Everyone, calm down. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry. All right. Broadcast started. That's what I like to see. All right. Whoa. Looks like God just illuminated my room. Okay, listen. Just got out of the shower, so we gotta let the hair dry a little bit, and then we'll, do all that, Oh my God, dude. I just read something about the Eagles, like about this year's football team. Like I might actually cry happiness. That shit was beautiful. What I just read. Okay, we just gotta hope that doesn't get fucked. Okay, stay beautiful. Yo, what's up, Crazy Cake? All right, listen, guys. We're gonna do Persona again today. But let me. Okay, we got a lot of things to do. I got to tweet. I got to post on Blue Sky because I always say I'm gonna do that and I don't, so I have to. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna be real with you. I think that like I got like a Twitch sub last time, and I don't know if it just didn't show up on my stream or what, but like Streamlabs, that fucking shit sucks ass, okay? I use this damn dashboard to pay attention because the fucking notifications never fucking work, and then lo and behold, they don't work on the fucking dashboard either, I guess. So listen, if you give me money in any sort of way and like I don't notice, please yell at me in the chat or something and I'll cry. Like if I miss it, I'll like literally like I'll be like, what the fuck is the point of my life? So yeah, let me open this up just to make sure I have this here. Okay, is that all updated? Yeah, we're gonna do Persona 4 again, just cause like easy background game to play. But this is gonna be a great day. Okay, we're just gonna be talking mainly. I just got things to speak about, I guess. Like I went to a fucking concert. It was awesome. Got to see Tsuki live. Oh my God. It was awesome. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's put this over here. Put that over there. Yep. Dude, thank you to everyone who watched my new video. I'm happy about it. I hope everyone liked it. Let me open Persona 4. My computer doesn't explode while we're waiting to do this. But yeah, I hope everyone liked the new video. It's I think it hit 1,000 views yesterday, which is neat. I'm behind on comments. There are comments I need to respond to, but I think so far it's good. I'm happy. Big pogs. Yo, what's up, Nick Slasher? Okay. Whoa. Speakers. Chill. You're supposed to... I don't know if you can hear the music in my mic. Should be going not through my speakers. Okay, now you definitely can't hear it, but... Now you can. Ooh! If the audio needs to be changed at any point, just let me know, okay? You can't see it, but it's going hard in the background. Hold on. I don't know which... There we go. Woo! What's up, Matan? Was that new? Dude, I can't read katakana. I can't remember, bro. It is Ta. Look at that. Oh, new is like stupid one with like a dumbass. Man, I gotta get back in the lab, bro. I don't remember shit. I hate seeing things out of normal context because my brain just goes. Like, you could ask me like, do you know that Japanese word neko? And I'd go, neko? Fuck you. My brain just doesn't register. What a banging intro this game has. Okay. Hold the phone for like 2 seconds, guys. Let me look at my phone for some things. Let me then also... Wait, this is... Okay. I was like, this is definitely window capture, right? I was like, thank God. Because if it wasn't, I was gonna be like, well, that would be a problem. Yo, Technics, what's up, dude? Okay, let's get to tweeting. and all of that. You guys enjoy the Persona background, I guess, while it does its thing. That's a very interesting face paint. Okay. Game's a lot louder. Okay, hopefully that's better now. Thanks for letting me know. First time streamer, by the way. Where is... Oh, there it is. Whoa. Jeez. This should be good, hopefully. What the fuck was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. Sorry. 1 second. Oh, yo, Crazy Cake. Thank you for the subscription. Brent also. I hope you feel better. That sucks. Thank you also for the resubscription. Oh my god. This is so this is so funny. I don't know if it's just because of today or whatever. But my chat thing I'm using, on the side of your messages, it says like first message or first words. It's like this is this guy's first words, and it's like dicks. That'd be a good one. I'm now on Twitch and YouTube at Hypothetical Tiger. Okay. Post. Shove that image in there. Post. 1 whole second. Dude, Blue Sky likes to take 8 hours. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold second. Hold second. We're almost there. Okay. Okay, let me... You enjoy this. I'm gonna go make myself look presentable, and then we'll be back, okay? Okay. Wow. That was awesome. I'm back. I hope everyone is doing great. It is March 14th in the good old Japans. Spoiler alert, I'm going to be streaming again on the 20th in Japan, because the 20th is a day off for us. And fun fact, the 21st is my birthday. So, as a quote-unquote birthday stream, and because I have the day off, I'm gonna stream on the 20th. Alright. Back to our boy Tanaka. Man. Also, fucking... I like days when I stream, but I also don't, because I have like I don't even know what happened. Within the last 2 days, I think everyone in the planet decided to message me on Discord. So I have like so many DMs and like notifications and servers right now. I'm like, oh god. How old am I turning? I'll be 25. Dude. Did you just see that? I thought the light just flashed. That was crazy. Can you even hear anything from the game? It's being a little not loud bitch. I don't know. It'll figure it out, okay? Yo, what's up, Shoddy? I'm doing good. How are you? Whoops, sorry. When I adjust the audio, it likes to fucking destroy everything. Nanji wa ware. Dude, he's so fucking right, dude. Ware wa Nanji. Nanji wa ware. Dude, he knows, man. Nanji's such a sick fucking kanji, let me tell you, dude. Dude, they should be, like, fuck that shit. Like, teaching, like, Anata and Omaya and that shit? No, fuck you. You gotta call people Nanji. That shit goes hard. I keep forgetting I understand nothing in the game every time you stream now. Hey, listen. It's just an opportunity. What's up, Hitare Tank? Dude, I can't read. Oh no, put your hand in the TV. Oh my god, no, your hand's going in the TV. No. So scary. I would never put my hand in the TV, to be honest with you. Well, actually, I'm just too cool. So I put I put my hand in the TV, but it doesn't fucking go through the TV, okay? That's a skill issue, I'd say. I'm great. All good, Heiki, dude. Okay, good night. Dude, I wish you could break I wish copyright law didn't exist. I wish I could just stream, like, a bunch of fucking, like, Japanese movies, like, horror movies or some shit. I would so totally do that. Like, right now. Just, like, everyone vibe and we just watch, like, a movie together. I wish you could just break copyright online. I don't want to, everyone, you probably, oh, just make a Discord server and then break the law. Yeah, I know, but, like, I kind of want to, like, stream it, you know? I like streaming, okay? Thursday the 14th. Wow. Oh, yeah, that's true. Buying, saying what the movie is, having a timer and watch together. Yeah, I've seen VTubers and stuff do that. But, you know. Oh, is the Discord not a thing anymore? Yeah, I don't even remember how long ago I deleted that. But, yeah. Between, the fact that, like, back then, like, not many people were in there. Like, there were people in there, and we did use it for at least a little bit. But it did hit a point where, like, not really many people were using it. And I wasn't streaming or doing anything anymore. So it kind of, like, it was just like, okay, let's, get rid of it, I guess. Kind of. And now, like, even though, like, I have a bigger YouTube channel now than I did before, and, like, more people know who I am, and, like, I think there would be people willing to join a Discord and talk in it, I do not have, like, the fucking, like, brain power to want to deal with it. I don't want to have to moderate anything. I don't want to have to, like, talk myself to make it, like, you know, so that, like, I don't want to have to because in a Discord, it's like, if the other people aren't talking, then I'm gonna have to talk to try to make conversation. And I really just don't want to do it. So, and I'm already in too many other Discord servers where I get anxious about talking to people and dealing with it. So I don't think I will ever have an official Hypothetical Tiger Discord. If you want to find the Hypothetical Tiger Discord, you have to join Jared's Discord. I'll link Jared's channel, by the way. If you guys don't know who Jared is, you're missing out. Jared's fucking sick. But, I'm in his Discord and I talk in there. That's like my, that's where I am. I'm not active in like any other Discord besides that. What game is this? This is Persona 4 Golden. Finished your tutorial video. That AZC situation is nuts. I would have lost my mind. Dude, I cannot even explain to you like my like what I felt when like the whole thing pissed me off. Cause like I didn't understand how any of this worked. And my girlfriend had no idea either because she's never bought a fucking AC for herself. So, I'm, like, on the website, and it's, like, installation for, like, 20,000 yen, add installation. I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome. Like, yeah, of course I'll do that. Why would I want to deal with anything else. Already into the price. I'm good. Pay the money. And then I get like an email like days later after the air conditioner ships and gets here. It's like, oh, make an account with this line account to schedule your AC thing. And I'm like, okay. No, it wasn't even an email. It was a text message. It was like a random text message, and it's like, hey, I'm the AC dude. You should get on our fucking line account and get it all reserved. And I'm like, what? Like, I was like, is this even real? Am I getting scammed? I was like, there's no fucking way that this person is actually the AC dude. And I look it up, and like, I'm like Googling it, asking ChatGPT. I'm like, what the fuck? Is this fine? And it's like, oh yeah, it's probably good. And I'm like, okay. And then I do that, and then they come, and I'm like, I'm ready to just get this done. And when I heard 30,000, I swear to God, dude, I'm not good at confrontation, but like, I probably would have like went out there and started having like an actual like spasm on the ground if this guy was like, I'm doing it for 20. I meant for 30 only. Like, I think I would actually fucking lose it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't read any of this. And but that looks like what it could be. Oh, that's wrong. Whoops. Mr. Krebs designed that AC installment service. Literally. Dude, I'm so mad. So this time, it was ordered, the AC was ordered, and I'm gonna just call a local company, dude. The local company's gonna do it. And then, like, you know what? As long as they don't ask me a fucking stupid ass question, or they don't fucking ask me for a stupid amount of money, I'm gonna deal with it. I'm barely reading what's on the screen, by the way. The classroom section, spoiler alert, I skip those almost every time in a Persona game because they're boring as fuck. I really don't care. Especially in the new ones where you can just use the network feature and be like, oh, what's the answer? And then move forward. Yeah, that's good enough for me. How do you have trouble taking the initiative so you don't have many Japanese friends, but then you found a Japanese girlfriend? That is a great fucking question. And the only answer I can really give you is how do I explain this? I don't know if anyone else has this experience. I find it way easier to talk to girls and get closer to girls than it is with guys. And the easiest way to do, and then the easiest way to talk to girls is just on dating apps. So when you come here and you're like, well, shit, I gotta do something. I guess I might try to find a girlfriend. When you're just on dating apps and you're just talking to a bunch of girls and then just going on dates and stuff, eventually you'll get a girlfriend. But like, making friends, I feel like there needs to be something like obviously to get a relationship, you need like a bigger, what's the word, like bond than if you, like just a friendship. But I feel like the initial stages of moving into a relationship or just getting to know someone that has the potential of being a romantic partner are way easier, I feel like. And dating apps, because it's the whole swipe right bullshit, you already, like, going on, if you're going on a date with someone, you already know they like you to some degree or find you at least somewhat attractive. So you're already in like a good spot, and then you kind of just have to like deal with whatever you're doing. Whereas making friends, I feel like I have friends that I have nothing in common with, but I feel like that is only because of circumstances that led to that. Otherwise, it's like you have to like kind of go out of your way, and it's more like, it's not as like easy because there's no incentive, I guess. Or you're not really both, like with a dating app, you're both there with the same goal in mind. Like, I guess if there's like a friend dating app or a meetup type thing, that's the same type of thing. But in terms of like just general making friends, I feel like it's way harder. And I don't go outside, to be honest. Like, but even if I do go outside, everything I do is like by myself, or like things that I don't know how people can go outside and suddenly make friends outside. Like I don't know how that's possible. It makes no sense to me. But yeah. It's also I'm just really bad at like, I'll hang out with someone or I'll meet someone, and obviously once you meet someone, to meet again, someone needs to be like, hey, let's hang out again. But I just assume that whenever someone meets me for the first time, even if in that moment they're like, oh, let's hang out again, like Japanese or non-Japanese, I just assume they just said that to say that, because everyone does. Like, think of every drunk night you've had with random people in your entire life. It's like, dude, you were the best. We gotta do this again sometime. And you never see them again for the rest of your life. So, like, I feel like it's a lot like that. So someone needs to be like, hey, let's hang out again. But I just assume that as soon as we're done hanging out, they've forgotten about me and they have no real interest in hanging out with me anyway. So, because of that, and I'm just scared of asking people to go and do things, I just don't do anything. And then sometimes I go out of my way and do it, and then things, they either, like, don't respond, or they cancel, or things just don't work out. So I'm just like, man, I have attempted, at least in the past couple months, to try and hang out with some people. But, I mean, you know, one person I'm waiting on a response still. One person we had plans and then it got canceled. And then it was like, when plans get canceled, I'm not going to be, especially because I tried to build these plans. I'm the one who started these plans the first time. Now that they canceled, it's on them to make plans, and I don't think they will. So I'm just going to assume that and move forward in my life as that I won't hang out with them unless we're in the same place again for some reason. Oops, 1 second. But yeah. All my hobbies are solo stuff I do at my desk. Yeah. It's like it's not like there's things I don't like that involve outside. It's just my main things I do are all like inside, like loser nonsense, you know? But like part of me wishes that I was like, I don't know. There's got to be something you can be super into that's like that I would enjoy. I don't know. It's also like, this is me. This is actually just me. This is like ultra imposter syndrome to like the max. I feel like, say there's like a book meetup or something. I like reading, but I wouldn't consider myself a reader because I don't do it consistently because I'm just bad at that, I guess. But I feel like a book meetup or book club type thing would be fun. And I could meet people who also like books and stuff. But I feel like a fraud if I would go there. I'm like, no, I don't read enough to be a reader. This is for real people. I just kind of like do it whenever I feel like it, which is not often. So I have that aspect, which, trust me, you don't have to tell me that's insane and I need to stop thinking that way. I know that's insane. But yeah, that part's also there, and it's just like, ugh. I shouldn't have to feel like I need to pass a fucking like purity test to go and hang out with people, like for a meetup type thing. Yeah, we definitely should hang out when you come back, Brian. But everyone I've met so far has been really cool. I learned language by reading. Yeah, I'm not a reader. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I feel like real people, like people who read real books, are just so different than me. Like, I have no idea if I could actually fit in. Because the thing I'd be most scared of is if I would go and I'd be like, oh, I read light novels. And then you have that one dude in the corner who starts like hyperventilating because he's like, light novels are not real literature. I can't believe. Sorry, 1 second. I'm on another tab, so there's no things. There's no audio. But yeah, I don't know. One day, you know, I'll do great. Where the AJAP meetups? Every time I've met people, like AJAP people, it's always been like invited from someone. There's no, like, as far as I'm aware, there's no like consistent thing. Well, the bars that play sports over there, maybe go to one of those. That could be something I'm interested in. Now, this is the other issue we run into, right? I like sports. However, the sports I like, I only really give a shit about the American version, okay? Because football, there's really no NFL. There's nothing other than the NFL. Baseball, I've tried to get into Japanese baseball, but I can't do it for some reason. Like, I can't, like, without like a favorite team and like a real reason to root for them, I just like sports are so boring to me sometimes. And baseball is like that. Like if I have a real team that I like, baseball is great. Like I'll watch it on TV, I'll go to games. If I don't have a team, I will only go to games and I won't go very consistently. So maybe if I can find a sports bar that's playing, I don't know. Maybe I should stop being a bitch and just go and be, because I like baseball and sports, and it like I could literally just be like, oh, that's cool, like they're doing things. I mean, maybe I don't need, it doesn't need to be a fucking, oh, this is my favorite thing in the world, Aaron. Maybe you could just go and have fun like a normal person. That's a good idea. There's a sports bar near me. I wonder if they have like a bunch of fucking like foreigners in there or something, because it all the branding and stuff is very foreigner like centric, but I might check that out. There's also like unironically we might go there's a fucking dude, I shit you not, there's a Jukujo snack, okay? I'm not lying, okay? And if I told you that I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go. I already told my girlfriend, I'm like, you gotta let me go once, okay? I've never been able to. I never went to a snack, I never went to a Kavakura or nothing, okay? But like a Jukujo snack, like that was made for me, dude. And I live like 5 minutes away from it, dude. I could walk there in a fucking fast experience. There's a Japanese fighter fighting for the championship soon. Oh, interesting. I'm not necessarily into UFC, but you know, if like I'm in somewhere where they're playing UFC, I'll be like, oh hell yeah, that guy just got the shit beat out of him. Like, I'm like all guys. I feel like I'm okay with I like watching people beat the hell out of each other in a ring. That's why I like football. I mean, football like unironically is more fun when people are like getting laid out on the field. Like, sad for them, I know. Probably not good that it's like modern day, you know, just like gladiators and shit and watch people die. But man, is it entertaining. Big fan. You see that Bam dropped 83 points? Yes. I know nothing about the NBA, if I'm honest with you. Played basketball as a kid, but I never really got into watching it. And I get on NBA Twitter, like it just pops up on my feed, and some of the memes are so funny. And when Bam did that, the amount of memes and shit that came up were so funny. There was also so many like and I knew nothing about him or anything, so I didn't know the context about him doing it or anything. So it was just really funny. And it was so funny, people putting it into like other sports. Like someone would pick like a random no-name like shitty quarterback and be like, this is the equivalent of blank scoring a touchdown. And it's just like one touchdown. And it's just like really funny. I was laughing my ass off. Probably depends on the club that's meant for. One that's probably preferred, but there should be separate clubs like manga or light novels, I think. If I could find like a manga hangout, that would be perfect for me, I think. I just know a lot of people do things online, and I have such a problem, I feel like, breaking into online communities, especially in Japanese. I don't even, it scares me. Persona 4 is a game on Switch. That is true. That is true. What's up, Crive? It's very funny, but he legit did it how all the other high scoring games where one person were done. It's just so funny that it was him of all people. Yeah, that seems to be like the running thing. It's just like of all people to be, it's him, and that's just funny as hell. A player that you wouldn't expect to do that. I also saw all the like the memes about Tatum, like fucking like he would have excused himself in the middle of it and called Kobe. It was like there were so many fucking memes, dude. It was interesting. There were a lot of good ones, dude. Like, I know very little about NBA. I just know whatever I get from memes, and they're always good. NBA Twitter is nuts. Like, it's just funny. They go so much harder than other sports do. Like, this season with the Eagles like team, like people were calling like Kevin Patullo like a terrorist and all of that, but I feel like that was like it's rare for NFL teams to like they're not like fans aren't calling players terrorists or coach terrorists or comparing to them to Hitler very often, but I feel like that's very similar. That's very like that happens often in the NBA internet space.
バカ様子って何してんだお前。すげえ。
New video was great, by the way. Thank you, Sogbert. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad people are enjoying it. I always get scared that no one's gonna watch any of my videos every time I put them out.
中って何？
Dude, Cry's got it going.
ひどいって何？っていうか何？やっべ、びっくりしすぎて漏れそう。
You watched the last Super Bowl live? How did your girlfriend react? Yeah, we watched it. It was she just like likes watching football. Like she's finally like into it now and like understands like the basic rules. Like I don't know if you guys have ever tried to teach someone how American football works. Especially someone who doesn't speak English and you're trying to do it in Japanese. Man, is that an experience? like she's finally like understands like the basic rules now. To the point where like I feel like I don't have to explain or like ask or like confirm after a play if she understood. So it's that's the good thing. But yeah, she's like big Eagles fan now too, and it's like, oh thank God, I converted her. Americans have a funny culture, true. We drop it in TVs for fun. Wait, this takes place in Japan. Whatever, that joke still is funny. I don't care. I tried. Have her read Ice Shield 21, dude. I want to read Ice Shield 21. I still have not read it, which is surprising. I think I have it downloaded somewhere, but yeah, I just haven't read it yet. Which I'm sure I would love it. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't. Go, I don't go. Oh, speaking of the video that new video, I mentioned that like I go to the bookstore to get manga and stuff. We are going to get manga today. I forget the name. I forget the name of the series, but it's, I forget if it's the same author. Maybe it's the artist. I'm butchering this. Either the same author or artist as the Takagi-san series. I think it's the artist. And it's like a baseball like manager manga. Like it's 3 girls who are the managers for like a high school baseball team. And it's like a slice of life manga like that. It's good. If you like Takagi-san, you'll like that series, so check it out. The new volume came out sometime this week. No, last week maybe. And I didn't go to the store yet to buy it, so I'm gonna go there today. Book of vlogs are back. I really want to do more vlog stuff. I just, to be honest, because I don't do many things, it's hard to find content to make a vlog out of, you know? Like, I did think that I do want to make, later in the month, me and my girlfriend are going to Ikebukuro for something, and I have never been to Nakano Broadway, or really explored Ikebukuro at all, so I was thinking about maybe doing, like, an Ikebukuro vlog, but, like, she'll be there, and I don't know if she's gonna want to deal with that, with me, like, filming with her, like, while she's there. There's also like, just man, I don't know, filming in public is scary. But I do want to do more vlog stuff. I know they're not like, I know compared to like all my other shit that I do on the channel, they probably don't perform as well, but I had a lot of fun like editing those and actually like being a YouTuber a little bit. That was a good time. So I do want to do vlogs every now and then, but I have like ideas written down, but a lot of them are like shitty, like, this isn't talking shit on the content, but it's overdone content. Like, for example, not this specifically person who's overdone, but like, if you guys know Abroad in Japan and CDawg VA, you know how they do those videos together? I think they're always on CDawg VA's channel, where it's like, we ate all of the blank from Family Mart, etc. Those types of videos. The ideas I have aren't identical to those videos. However, they're super, like, I guess similar in concept. Like, to me, they're very just like probably overdone. Like, let's do X big thing in Japan just because Japan paused. And it's just, I don't know, man. Those like feel boring or like not fun to me as much. So I am in a I don't really know what I want to do about vlog stuff. I do have some ideas, like take X amount of money and then go to Book Off and just buy whatever and see how much what I can get or how much I can buy for X amount of money. But that involves money, so I'm kind of waiting on that one. Yeah, and I also have like I think I mentioned this before. I am eventually gonna go on the whole Your Name Seichi Junrei and go like to the lake and everything, and that is going to be a vlog. I'm gonna record that whole experience. Like, I'm not just gonna go to the lake. Like, every shot that's in Tokyo, I'm gonna go to the exact shot as well. Obviously, go to the shrine. I've been there before, but go there again and do like a whole Your Name Seichi Junrei vlog. That'll definitely happen. So that would be fun. Damn it, Trenton, dude, we got. Trenton. Okay, everyone, do you guys think that me and Trenton should walk the entire Yamanote-sen together and then vlog it? They have Pokemon at Ikebukuro? Hey, I like the Pokemon store. Is it as crowded as the Shibuya one? Because the Shibuya one makes me want to cry. Will you eat the rice? Sure. Why not? I would definitely like to see Your Name Plays vlog. Yeah, those are... I want to do those so bad. Like, I want to do that, because I love Saikano. I want to do the Saikano Seichi Junrei as well. So, I know not everyone might be interested in those videos, but those are, like, some things that I definitely want to do, that I'm going to do at one point, so that should be fun. Yo, what's up, Mighty? I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are also doing well. And you are also wonderful. You being passionate about Your Name makes me want to watch. You never thought about it before? Dude, I don't know if it's just like, I love romances and like fucking like loser shit that like, you know, a 13-year-old girl is probably gonna be like, this is the greatest piece of media I've ever watched. So maybe that's the only reason why I love it so much. But maybe it was also the time I watched it in my life. I don't know. But man, that movie, even now I still love it just as much. Yeah, I just love that movie. Fucking awesome. Honestly, like the more Road Top videos, you just nerding out. Yeah. I'm trying to... I don't know. I want to put out more content in general. It's just, man... thinking of ideas and... I don't know. I don't want to... I don't know. I don't want to put out things just for the sake of putting it out, I guess. But... I don't know. Especially, the good thing is, though, as long as I keep milking these update videos forever, I can just, like... I know I already have... There's a video that goes out in February. There's a video that would go out in June. I could do, like, a video every year of, like, a speaking update. Like, I have videos I could always put out. But I want to fill in the gaps, because, I don't know, I've been having fun making YouTube videos recently and actually doing content. Whereas, when I first started, it was just kind of like, Immersion was everything I wanted to do, and the YouTube was just like a way to, like, put it out into the world. I didn't really give a shit about, like, I don't know, trying to make content or entertain people. Now I'd like to. I don't want to become a big YouTuber. I don't have the ability to do that. Ah, this is scary. Whoa. I don't have the ability, and I couldn't imagine making my life being just about learning Japanese, because I feel like we've already said everything a million times, so I don't even know how you continue. So I am impressed by people who are able to make Japanese learning content, and because I can't. The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my according to my opinion, complete guide on how to learn Japanese. And other than that, I don't want to do anything else related to learning Japanese because I don't know, dog. I feel like everything's been said. I don't have anything extra to add. And I'm bad at short form. Like shorter videos, like 10 to 15 minutes. Like some of those videos, like for example, Trenton's videos, like the way that like he can convey all the important information in a short video and it's really well done and easy to digest. I can't do that. That's just not how I make things. So I can't, even if I wanted to jump into that like type of content creation, I just can't. Whoops, I went forward fast. Question, if you had to choose just one, what was the biggest thing that was most beneficial for your Japanese? Unironically, probably that 35-year-old woman from Osaka that I like talked to for 2+ years. Because college, I basically just didn't do shit towards this, like the end of college, right? So I had a lot of time, and we were basically doing phone calls every single day for a couple hours. There were days where we'd be on the phone for 12 hours. And even though I didn't speak Japanese in those phone calls almost ever, that was like hundreds, okay? Hundreds of hours of like native, like listening at native speed, native conversation, completely normal. So like they were speaking to me how they would speak to anyone else they were friends with. They were just speaking Japanese and I was speaking English. So it was like really good because I got a bunch of raw listening because it was all phone calls and not FaceTime or anything. So I'm just listening. And yeah, I kind of just like, I don't know, it helped me get used to Kansai Ben. It helped me just get used to like probably normal speech in general. And that's probably why my output, I don't think my output is like 100% natural. But I think for a lot of things, I do say it in a natural way. And I think a lot of it is because I heard her say things so consistently and stuff. So it's like a lot of things just got like beat into my head. Like every close relationship I've had with a Japanese person has benefited me in that way because I just get to like dissect their output and then use it for my own. So yeah, probably her, honestly. You're in Japan now, might as well enjoy and film for fun. Yeah, exactly. So anything I can film that I want to, I probably will. I'm not gonna always go out of my way for it, but we'll see. I get so good if I just had a selling woman talking to me for many, many hours. Well, see, the trick is, she was fucking going neat style for a bit and just not going to work. So that also worked out for me. Like the rant stuff, it is the way you describe being able to do things in your vid was a good explanation. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad people like my long-ass, non-edited videos. Like, I know this one I edited a little bit more. I think, honestly, from now on, if you compare my JLPT videos, like the editing in there, compared to the editing I did on the 2-year in Japan video, I actually, even though it's less on the 2-year Japan video, I think it's way better and I like it way more as an editing style. I keep all the ums. I don't care. You get, like, basically the raw thoughts throughout the entire video. I cut out some bullshit because I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm saying here because you're the live stream people. You guys are cool. I went on a fucking like 5 to 6 minute rant during the politics section about Nick, that comedian. I tweeted about it a little bit ago, how he's like an idiot. But I swear to God, went like a 5-minute rant about politics, the current state of politics in Japan, and like how people like him are literally ruining it as well and contributing to it, and I hate them. And I had to delete it from the video because obviously I can't put that in the video. But man, dude, I was getting upset. I was getting so upset. If someone had to get daily conversational fluent in 1 month, what would you tell them to do? Shit, that's a good question. Probably okay, unironically, you're probably gonna you can use some ChatGPT for this. I don't really agree with the whole wave that some people are going on where you should use ChatGPT for fucking everything in language learning, I guess. Might be a good meme to be like, hey, what are the most common like How much is a month? 30 days? What are the most common 300 words? Or you can even up it, whatever. Do like 15 cards a day or 20. Just go grind. What are the most common 600 words in Japanese for conversations? Do 20 words a day in Anki. Read through a grammar guide in the 30 days. And then just immerse in probably like YouTube like group channels where people are talking with each other, or comprehensible input like conversation channels if they exist, I don't know. And then maybe some like slice of life anime, and then like passive listening as hard as you can throughout that whole time. And that's probably the best you can do. And then like as you're going through it, try and like just like things that come up consistently, try to like repeat it, I guess, and talk to yourself a little bit to try and remember things. But yeah, a month to get decent is in any degree is really hard. You would just have to like fucking cram a bunch of relevant vocab and then get as much input to try and glue it together as possible. And then obviously do it for a lot. Like you should probably do it for like multiple hours a day. Like probably like 2 or 3 isn't enough probably. You probably should be doing 4, 5, 6 plus hours a day if you wanted to. So I hope in this situation you have 30 days to like dedicate your life to it, because if you do, then I feel like you can get okay in 30 days. Like compared to someone who didn't do everything I said, you'd probably be decent. You'd still be obviously bad, but if you only have a month, that's probably a good enough plan, I guess. Podcasts are probably good. Because you have like, it's a conversation. I don't listen to podcasts still even now, but I know people like them. Dude, Teddy's been living in here? Damn, bitch, you live like this? Fucking yellow hue everywhere? That sucks.
Huh? 人を放り込む？何の話だ？誰の仕業か知らないけど、あっちの人にも少しは考えてほしいって言ってんの。ちょっと、なんなわけ？いきなり出てきて何言ってんのよ。
Thanks for always being you. Thank you, I appreciate it. In fact, how real you are is what makes you the best. Right now, I'm grinding 40 new I plus 1 sentence a day in my Anki. Damn. Want to read Kadokai Jozu no Takagi-san? Let's go! It's a banger, dude. It's a banger. Currently active immersing 1 to 4 hours a day. Saturdays about 4 to 6 hours. Oh hell yeah! If you're doing that and then all that Anki, you'll be in a good spot quickly. I think. I think the one thing that this is a bad thing maybe that AJAT and maybe like the whole people who like go really hard thing may have done to the like the mindset. I think, not saying you have this or anyone, this is just something I thought of. You actually really don't need that many hours a day to immerse to get good. Like you can get pretty decent in like a very reasonable amount of time with 2 hours a day. Like I still think that I probably averaged, if you do it over the course of the 6 years, well, it's not 6 years yet, but if you do it over the course of 6 years, I'm pretty sure that like I probably have only averaged like 2 hours a day. Now, yeah, there were some days where I played Yakuza 2, Kiwami 2 or 3, I forget which one, for like 17 hours straight. But mainly it was 2 hour days, and some days nothing. So if you're doing 1 to 4 a day on on like normal day, and if you go harder on weekends, trust me, you're gonna be completely fine. So don't worry. Please don't get worried that you're not doing enough. Like I did I'll talk about this a little bit probably in one of my videos at one point, but I did there's like, we have a bi-weekly meeting for Japanese learners at my work, and I was a guest speaker, and basically to explain my experience yesterday, and I made like a PowerPoint on like what I did and everything, and I explained AJAT, I talked about Immersion, and everyone seemed to be super like interested in it, so I was really happy about that. I also told them about Matt's channel, because like I was like, watch old videos from like 2021 beforehand, And then I was like, oh, and then just watch like other AJAP videos if you need like motivation or help. And upon saying that, I realized the scary Pandora's box that I opened with that sentence. So immediately, not immediately afterwards, but afterwards, I talked to my girlfriend about it, and then we realized that someone's gonna find my YouTube channel probably. So I went on YouTube on a private, like an incognito window, and I went on YouTube and I typed AJAT. My video, one of my videos comes up. The short where I'm interviewed by Mally and he's asking me how I learned comes up in the short section. I was like, fuck. Okay, didn't know that had 20,000 views. That's sick. And then my other videos don't come up unless you scroll a lot. But if you type AJAT update, my playlist is the first thing that comes up. And if you do AJAT Japanese, you have to scroll a little bit, but I come up again. So I'm waiting for the Slack message from someone like, oh, by the way, I found your YouTube channel. And I'm gonna be like, oh my god. I think I might actually start crying. Like, I won't get fired or anything and nothing bad will come from it. It's just that I'm not embarrassed about being a loser, okay? But I don't need people from work to know how much of a loser I am, okay? I need that to be, like, separated. So, yeah, I made a fucking mistake saying that. I really hope that nothing stupid comes from it. But, yeah, that was an experience. God damn it, dude. Do you think multitasking has any effect on language learning, like listening to music while reading? Probably not. I listen to music while reading, and I haven't found it affect me. I actually don't like reading in silence. I need Japanese music. And some people I've heard can't use Japanese music because they hear the words. For some reason, my brain from the beginning has went, Japanese music is just for vibes, and the reading is the main thing. And unless I'm focusing on the music, it's just there as background to me. If it's English, actually, it fucks with my head more because I never did it that way. So English, like, gets in the way of the Japanese and then fucks me up. So I always listen to music while reading. I don't know if it matters. I guess it probably just depends on the person, right? I'm reading through my first light novel right now and on the struggle bus. Is it just a matter of getting through it like I think it is? Also, any other general reading advice would be great. 1 second, I will answer that. YouTube famous mother. Gonna see all the Shinobus? I know. You gonna accidentally let the autism slip out too much at work? Yeah. But, like, man, I gave them a... I hit all the why you should immerse points. I even was like, listen, I know that you might be doing something different, but like the core of learning a language is always input. No matter what method you're doing, input is the thing. So this just says, let's take input and do as much as humanly possible. That I was like, because I think people miss that. Like, I will answer the light novel question, but people fucking they miss that shit out so bad. Like, even if you're in a classroom, you're still getting input, and there is native input, probably way less, and not, and like, you get better input sources, but it exists. But people don't know that. Or like conversations, they're like, I learned by speaking, I didn't learn by this immersion nonsense. It's like, brother, you literally got spoken to. That's input. Come on. So, light novel stuff. This is the first light novel I read. Okay? Excuse me. And I do not remember a single thing from this story. And I'm not saying that because I always forget stories. I do. But the main reason is I didn't understand anything when I read this, okay? I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's in the 3-month, maybe the 6, I think in the 3-month video I start talking about reading it. And in the 6-month video, I think I finished it. And I forget what I said back then. But if I said that I understood things, you could probably assume I'm a liar. I understood, like, here and there sentences and parts, like, obviously. But the overall story, I do not know why they had to kill Santa, okay? I don't understand. I don't understand anything, okay? I don't. And that's just because it was hard, okay? It was really hard. So, sadly, yeah. Someone asked me this question yesterday at work, and I was like, as much as it, like, sucks that the answer is just read more, it kind of really is. You just have to go through it. It's just, it sucks. General reading advice, I don't really know if I have any, because honestly, I just brute forced it at the beginning, right? Like, manga, I was reading that shit manually, and, like, in Windows Photo, and looking up shit when I found it, no OCR, no nothing. I just kept going, because I was having fun with, like, what I was reading. And light novels, it was kind of like the motivation to get better at reading light novels kept me going. So, like, I read this, And then when I read Hige Soru, I was like, is he Hige Hiro? What is the fucking the abbreviation? Whatever. When I read that series, I read that scanned PDF with no OCR and just like fucking just going, you know? So like I don't really have any advice because I took like the hardest way to get better at reading, but I just kept doing it. So if you just keep doing it, you will get better. Keep doing it. Listen, everyone knows this and I'm a broken record, but if you just keep reading more and listening more and looking up unknown words as they come up, eventually it will start, you'll get flowing, okay? I promise. Hige Soru? That would make sense. Yo, what's up, Dark Mygo? I didn't get you wanted to in the past and honestly want to hit my head against the wall. Yeah, true. I felt like that was such a mistake. My Anki is currently sitting at 3,000 words. Need to grind harder. I love it. Hey, 3K is nice. 3K is a really good spot. That's probably like when you're like really getting to the point where you can branch out and like immerse in like a good amount of things and not feel lost or like it's boring or anything. I feel like it gives you a lot of access to content and like be able to gain a lot but enjoy a lot. The 3,000 words to like 6,000 words is a really good time. You have so many gains, and then after 6K you obviously still do, but I feel like it's not as like, I don't know, like as intense and quick as the middle part. That golden period, man, it just it hits different. I asked because I'm multitasking while reading right now. Dude, I'm a senior. At what point in your age did you feel you hit a crazy peak of whoa, I'm now living in Japanese, like I understand like 80%. When was that? I want to say somewhere between the year mark and the 18-month mark. I would have to actually watch my videos back to really know. But I know that my 18-month video, I'm standing in front of my bookshelf. And I know that in that video, I felt like I didn't think I was good or fluent yet. But I knew that I could do a lot. Like, I could watch a lot of anime and get what was going on. I could read I was reading a lot of manga at that point. I was reading light novels and stuff. I was playing games, I think, too, maybe a little bit. And I think I just knew that, like, okay, I'm good. Like, by the 18th month mark, my mindset wasn't like, can I really continue? It was like, okay, if I just keep doing this, like, I'm good. Like, we figured it out. Because I felt like I was already, like, on that path. So probably somewhere between the year and the 18th month mark. I'm sure that I probably had a lot less faith in the overall process and probably comprehension at that 1 year point. So you can do it if you want. I could do it if you want, but if you probably watch the 1 year video and watch the 18-month video, that's probably somewhere within that point something happened, I'm sure. How many Anki cards was I at back then? Honestly, I have no idea. Because I had that point where I quit Anki for a while, and I don't even know when I quit Anki. I think in those videos I mentioned my card count or whatever. But all I know is I did the N5, N4, N3 Tango decks. And I did those before the year, because I was sentence mining before the year. I think I was sentence mining by the 6-month mark. So I want to say my card count... And I didn't mind a crazy amount compared to some people. My card count might have only been at like 7,000 words. Probably. I definitely was not doing Anki by the 18th month mark, I don't think. Yeah, I'd say I had 7,000 cards, but my vocab was probably closer to like 8,000, 8,500 maybe, because that was the 18th month mark. By that time I was already talking to that what's it called? I was already talking to that the Japanese woman, the 35-year-old. So I learned a lot of words from her and got a lot better from her. So and because I wasn't doing Anki at that time and was just like immersing, my vocab from that point onwards, kind of like I have no idea what the number became. But I know that when I stopped Anki, it was like 6,500 at my with sentence mining plus the Tango decks combined. I think it was like 6,500, 7,000 words ish. I think I have a note. Let me check. I might actually have like a note document on my computer where I wrote it, like all the card amounts, because I really wanted to have this data for some reason. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, I have... Why did I put those three? Oh, okay, I know why I did this. So this is on... I tallied this up on the on August 12th, 2024. So not too long ago and way far after the fact. But I basically took the totals on the Tango decks that are currently floating around line, and then old sentence mining deck and my current sentence mining deck at the time, and I only came out to about 9,500 cards, and that was 2 years ago. So, yeah, I probably had like 7. Because I think I added some extra stuff on this. Yeah, I'm sure I hopefully go over it in the video somewhere. One of those, probably in the 18-month video. But yeah, I'd say probably only that many cards. I still wish I knew what my vocab is, but I don't know. Like, I feel like there's some people I know who are like, they're like, I have 15,000 cards. I don't think I know 15,000 words. Like, I really don't. I think my vocab's probably hovering between... I think I answered this in my last video too, so if I say something different, that's going to be... I think I said this in my last update video, so if I say something different, I'm sorry. But my vocab's probably only, like, at most 13, 14,000 words. I'm saying 13. 13.5, maybe. 13,500, maybe. Yeah, we're at 5,000 words compared to 1,500. I can understand a much wide variety of content. Yeah. Once you, like, 5K is, like, a really good spot. So, you really, like, 3,000 onwards, like, you just start going, like, up and up and up. And once you hit 5K onwards, you're, like, you're chilling. Yeah, because once you hit that point where you can kind of just do what you want and, like, not worry too much, that's, like, what you want. And that's, like, the best. Because it's just... That's when it, like, becomes so easy. And it sucks that it takes a lot of time to get there, but it's just kind of something that, like, you have to deal with. That's a good thing. I'm glad that, like, the good thing about immersion learning and stuff is it's very honest about how long this shit's gonna take. And you can speed it up, but it means just doing a fuck ton. It's not necessarily gonna... You can't really lower the amount of hours. You can just do them condensed, I guess. But, I appreciate that the immersion community is kind of like, yeah, dude, it's going to take thousands of hours. Kind of like, you got to do it or you don't do it. Like, figure the fuck out. Like, I like that. Because my heart hurts when I see people get told that, like, 10 minutes a day is fine. And it's like, to be honest, it's really fucking not. Like, if you want to get good, you're not going to get good on 10 minutes a day, bruv. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. Damn, this nerd plays video games? Just a little bit. I'm not reading anything on the screen. I'm just, like, talking. But, you know, we're playing, kind of. I think we've advanced one day in the story, and it's been an hour. I'm just saying words. Why do I have my cursor on the screen? Was there a reason? I feel like there was a reason I did that last time, and I can't remember why. Yukiko. Dude, I love Yukiko.
昇進旅行といったことだったんでしょうか。ああ、天城旅館。あそこの温泉はね、いいですよ。おかみの高校生の娘さんが働いてるんですが、この春にも後継ぐかって噂があります。
Got me into Asia was when I was doing classroom study with textbooks. Then I went and spent time with my family lives in Hiroshima. And I couldn't understand why. I was like, all right, I suck. That's sick that you have family that lives in Hiroshima. Yeah, I'm so happy I came across that fucking map video and actually wanted to listen that time. Oh my god.
なるほど。では続いて気象情報です。雨足はだんだんと弱まってきました。
It'd be silly to expect 10 minutes to make headway. You gotta work at it. With anything, really? Yeah.
事件のあった稲葉市周辺などでは、これから
People
朝
want,
にかけて
especially with Japanese and like learning languages, which is understandable. People really want the results, right? Like they really want the results, and it's understandable why. You know, like why the fuck they do that. So, like why you want the results, but you kind of got to do a lot of work to get there.
車の運転などの際は十分な注意を。
That's a homie mine who's on me pretty hard. Hell yeah. 900 hours. I wish I knew how many hours I put into this fucking shit. Stupid amount. Oh my god. Me saying fucking shit just made me think of that. Someone commented on my video. It's so funny. So it was just this guy, like, he commented like 3 separate times on the video, which I was like, base. This guy, he didn't wait to do one comment. He was like, all right, I got a thought now, send. I got a thought now, send. I was like, this guy's hilarious. I love this guy. And one of his comments was, you swear a lot. I got that notification. I bursted into laughter. Cause he's right, I do. I swear a lot. But like, little does he know, I kind of like, in those videos, I try to stop myself a little bit. Like, if you think I'm bad, like, in those videos, like, oh my god, dude. I don't shut the fuck up. I go hard. Yeah, that was so fucking funny. I laughed. It's been funny because I feel like this video has been some, like, people who don't normally comment or like new viewers or stuff, like, have been commenting, and it's been very interesting, some of the new people that I've seen and like what they write. One guy wants a video about my like how to get a girlfriend in Japan. I think it was the same dude. I think it was you swear a lot, dude. Which, I mean, I don't think anyone wants dating advice from me. Dude, the last time I said about how I got my girlfriend was on that short with Mally, and Seven Stop, and then everyone in the comments was just saying that me and Seven Stop are losers and are ugly. What the fuck, dude? Try to help these people, and all you get is they're like, these guys, these ugly ass people I'm supposed to take advice from. I was like, damn, bro. I'm just telling you we're just telling you we used a dating app. Chill. Do I stream often? I used to be once a month. Now it's it's at least once a month. Probably like 2 times a month. I don't have a like specific schedule, which is bad. It started as the first Saturday of every month, and I think I would like to try and keep doing that as well. So one stream for sure will always be the first Saturday of every month. But lately, I've been just kind of streaming, like, whenever I find time, on the weekends and whenever I feel like it. So, I plan to do, like, 2, maybe 3 streams a month from now on. So, I'm streaming today, and then on the 20th at 10 a.m. Japan time as well, I will be streaming. And then I think I even have in my calendar, let me see, because I'm actually using my calendar on my phone now for things, which is interesting. On the 29th, I also have a stream thing on there. I'm not 100% sure if I'll still do that, but I might be streaming today on the 20th and the 29th. So, if you want to keep up with like whether I'm streaming or not, the best way to do that is to follow me on either Twitter or on Blue Sky. I tweet before going live, and I try to tweet when I go live because I'm really, really good at forgetting. So. All my Q&A questions. What did your girlfriend think of your figures? She's okay with it. No big deal. There is something she's not okay with, and I understand why she's not okay with it, and I'm not really okay with it either. I'm not gonna show it on screen. But in the bottom right here, there's a there. That's a tapestry, okay? I got the school days. You can look this up if you want. Beware, okay? I'm not listen. I didn't get this because I wanted it. Well, I wanted the other thing, but okay. There's a school days remastered came out, and they had like a collector's edition type thing, and it came with like a cool mouse pad, which I'm actually using. There's titties out on the mouse pad, so like this is about as much as you can see, okay? I'm sorry, covering the titties. But you get that, and then you obviously got the game, and then there was like a special like event in there, and then you also got a tapestry. Now, I don't know if you know much about school days. It obviously has some sex scenes and stuff, and as with Japanese games do, there's interesting characters that are naked. And there may be one of those characters on that tapestry, which is something that only would exist in Japan. Let me just put it that way, okay? So it's currently on the ground because I do not want it on my wall because I don't want to look at it. Because I don't want to look at it, and I don't want her to look at it because she looks at it and just goes, ugh. And I look at it and I go, ugh. So it's currently on the ground. You know, I was going to call you out by your title by the way you play Persona, but I also think you went on and technically being in Persona in real life. Hey, what are you going to do? Hey, I'm playing. Look it. I'm going forward a little bit. I'm playing. We're going forward. We can do it. We're going to the school. We're going to school. But yeah, that we're both just like, she's not like throw it out or like, ugh, that makes me want to throw up. She's just like, god damn it. And I'm like, I'm also like, god damn it. Yeah, I progressed a day, so I'm like, I'm gaming pretty far. I think we're doing it. Yeah, other than that, she doesn't really care. Like, I have my body pillow, she doesn't care. I have all my like shit, like Shinobu merch and Monogatari merch back there. She's fine with. She has her own like otaku stuff as well. Like there's I don't know if you guys know Inazuma 11, but one of her favorite characters in that thing, she literally bought like his jersey, like a replica type thing, like, and she has like a little shrine to him too. So like she has her otaku stuff as well. But yeah, yeah, that's the only thing that she like really doesn't approve of. Which is funny because like I actually have a bunch of like dojins and shit as well, like Monogatari dojins, and like she's the one who bought me all of them. And some of those dojins are Shinobu ones, and like you know what comes up in there. I like get a dojin. Can I even show any of these? No, they all have titties out. I have like Saikano dojins and shit. I don't read dojins. I buy them and then they just sit on a shelf. I've literally bought probably total in my life like 15 dojins. I've never read a single one. Never even opened a page. I don't even buy them based on like, oh, this is hot. I buy it based on like, I like this series. I like this character. And that's it. Not even in a sexual way sometimes. It's like, ooh, I literally bought like Ao no Hako. There's literally a dojo with Chinatsu, and I was like, oh, I like that show. That's a good manga. I like it. I'll get the dojin. I'm not even like, oh, Chinatsu's so hot. This is great. I'm just like, ooh, I like this series, and then I got the dojin, and then I don't read it. Like, what's the fucking point of me doing these things? They're not even for what they're supposed to be. You're supposed to buy these things and jack off, and I just buy them and they sit on a shelf. What's the point? Why do I even buy them? But they are cheap, so it's easy. You go to like, what the hell? What is it called? Fuck. Rashinban? And they're like 100, 200 yen for one, and you're just like, okay, I guess. I don't know, man. I have a meme print on the wall of a girl in the with a slice of pizza. The girlfriend gives a disappointing look every time. That's understandable. She dead? 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 I do have a really cool Monogatari dojin, which is like a fucking like. Can I show any of this? I won't get banned if they're just in underwear, right? Like, there's no sexual... There's no, like, dicks or anything. Or... Yeah. This was like, this was really cheap, but like this, I got this just because of how high quality like this is. Like this is insane. Have never opened it. Don't even know like what sex shit happens in it, but the art is just insanely high quality on this. Like the cover, I love covers. They're so good. Like I love the cover of books. I'll buy anything based on the cover. Good art is good art. Yeah, and then it sits there in the bookshelf and doesn't get looked at. Isn't that awesome? I really appreciate it. I'm like, oh yeah, the art's great. I love this cover. And then it just sits in the fucking bookshelf, dude. I need help. First time playing Persona 4 Golden? No, I've played this game before. I'm kind of just playing it in the background so I have something on for the stream. Because I would always have trouble finding what game to play or what to do on stream. So... I bought, I just decided to play this because I've already played it, and like, I'm not really paying attention to the story or reading anything, so it's just kind of there in the background to slowly move forward in, and while I talk to you guys. I don't even plan on playing through all of it, because I don't want to like spoil the game for people who've never played it, so I'll probably only play like up until the end of the first, like dungeon. Which, at the pace I'm playing, might actually take me till 2028. So, as of now, we're going to have Persona for a while on screen, just because it's something easy to do while I talk to you guys for 2 hours every 2 weeks or whatever. Just put books on the shelf. It implies culture. Exactly. The more books on the shelf, the more, you know, I do shit. I also, you can't, there's like, fucking like, Nuki gay and shit like right here. I'm glad you can't really see it well in the video, but yeah, it's a little nuts, dude. Also, next YouTube video, I'm not recording it at midnight because the lighting is hard. I can't get the lighting looks okay, but it doesn't look as good as it could when its sunlight is out. And my phone is dumb, and not dumb. It's my fault. Apparently, what happens with fucking stupid ass iPhones is it loves to, even if you hit 4K, it loves to, if you do anything to disrupt it, like you fucking you do the pull down on the top right and the control center comes down. Oh, nope, sorry, it's not the video you were just gonna record. No, it's not 4K anymore. It's back to 1080p. And it did that, so I recorded the whole fucking video in 1080p when I wanted to record it in 4K. So I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah, next video is definitely gonna get recorded in 4K, and I'm gonna do it during the day so that it will look prettier. Because the lighting on my phone, it's the newest iPhone. It's the 17, not the Pro, because I don't need that. That's stupid. It looks really good when it has good lighting and everything, and it's in 4K. So the video would look really good. So I gotta remember that for my next video. God damn, I was so annoyed by myself. I don't know why I just started talking about that, but I just beat the first dungeon for Persona for the first time myself. Yay! Congratulations. I hope you're enjoying it. I really like Persona 4. But I ended up bringing Honsuki for 1.5 hours. Woo! Dude, everyone's on the Honsuki train, huh? I read a little bit, but I didn't continue it, obviously. Because I don't continue anything, but... So I have a bookshelf in my room with all my college books? Hell yeah. You gotta show for the culture. Trying to think if there's anything specific that I want to talk about that I... Oh, this is funny. In the video, you'll be able to see this. This is a picture. This is my one friend. The story behind this picture is the other half of this picture was his girlfriend at the time. And once they broke up, to help get over it, our other friend was like, okay, buddy, we got to pull the Band-Aid off. And the pictures that he had, he was like, listen, we got to get, this was after it was his high school girlfriend. And they didn't date long. This wasn't like a serious thing. And it was like, all right, bud, we're pulling off the Band-Aid. And he took his pictures and he ripped them in half, threw out the girl part, and then all of us, like the 3 people that were there, each got one of our friend, one of his pictures. So I keep this with me. I have not lost it. I will not lose it. And it sits on my bookshelf, and you can see it in the background of the video, which I think is really funny. I thought you were on the other half for a minute. Oh, yeah, that's my lover. Yeah, that was our prom pictures, me and him, and he took the other half so that we're never apart. But yeah, that picture is just so funny to me. Every time I look at it, I laugh. Cause like my friends, like just dumb shit like that would happen. Like the next one's very different, but in college, I don't go. This is years ago, so I think it's fine to say. We were I had friends that came visiting me in college. We were in one of the buildings. Let's just say that one of them went into the bathroom, and then let's just say that one who went into the bathroom came out of the bathroom, and he may or may not have had a piece of ceiling tile. Listen, I don't know how he did it. I don't, like, a piece of the drop ceiling. If you don't know what a drop ceiling is, Google drop ceiling, and you'll see what I mean. He had a piece of the drop ceiling. Do not ask how. I am not aware. And I didn't find this out until after we left campus and we were at Wendy's. And then, what else are you gonna do with a piece of fucking drywall? Not drywall, a piece of drop ceiling you took from your college. We all signed the piece of drop ceiling. And I'm pretty sure he has it in his house still. Just fucking dumb shit like that. I hope everyone has this experience in life, because like those are the memories that I treasure. Like the dumbass, stupid, like kid shit. I say kid shit, we were in college, so like I don't know how at the age of like 21, 22 how acceptable it is to steal drop ceiling, but I think it was good. I thought it was funny. Seems normal actually. Alright, cool. I don't want to be like the only one having these experiences. I also, as I got out of the car to go to Wendy's, I threw my phone, basically, not on purpose, and it shattered the screen that night. That sucked. It was bad. And then we go in the into the Wendy's, and fucking one friend was like way too high, and he just could not order fucking food by himself, and it was just like, listen, bud, if you're gonna high, like, please, you gotta be able to handle yourself. That's the thing when people can't handle their drugs, don't do it then. It's like, we should not have to help you order a fucking nugget set in a goddamn Wendy's, okay? This shouldn't be this hard for you. It's not the worst thing you could steal. That's true, exactly. It was at the end of the day, very harmless, I think. So fucking funny though. I wonder what the reaction was when they looked at the ceiling. They're like, "There's no fucking like where is the piece of drop ceiling?" Because that doesn't just disappear. You don't. It's probably not very often you walk into a room and you're like, "Huh, the ceiling is missing." I accidentally broke a window during a horror program I was putting on at my residence hall in college. Nice. If I did that, I would have like 100% never said a word about it, and I would have just like distanced myself and then like ran. I was hoping you could continue that. I don't know channels that stream Japanese games finish them completely. I typically hear other videos. Japanese are really impressive. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. I mean, I might continue it. You never know. It might be fun.
あっちで何かあった
Hey, thanks, I appreciate it.
あのポスターの部屋があった説明もつく。もしそうなら
They're not bolted down to be fair. Hey, you're right.
あるかもしれない。
Hey, the ceiling was just there for the taking. Like, what? If you don't want me taking the ceiling, make sure I can't take it. I feel like that would be like if the average American had to like
確かめたいんだ。
represent themselves in court, that in that situation, that's what it would be. It'd be like, hey, the ceiling wasn't attached to the wall, to the ceiling. Like, if you didn't want me taking it, you probably should have done something about it. And they'd be like, I just won. That's case closed. I mean, what the fuck can they say about that? The first and only time I've been high in public, a friend was showing me the ropes, took me to Starbucks. The whole time I was paying, thinking everyone knows I'm high. Oh my god. I have a story about that. I went to a Chick-fil-A. And I could have sworn to you that every worker knew. Every worker knew. Because I wasn't even acting weird, but they were all looking at me the whole time. And I was losing it. And then, you know, when you get in that situation, of course your friends are gonna be like, oh, dude, they know. They all know. And then, so I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, that guy is looking at me, and he knows 100%. And then my friend is just like, yeah, that lady knows too. And I look at another lady, and she's staring at us as well. And I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. I was not having a good time. But that's only like one of the bad experiences. I had an experience where I went to McDonald's and I was like just chilling, eating my McDonald's. It was fun. And then the worker comes out and he's like, hey, like, we have this chocolate like milkshake, like it's gonna get thrown out. Like, do any of you guys want it? And I felt like God had like descended down in front of me and like offered me like entrance into heaven. I like looked up at this guy. I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, you could have it. And I'm like, thank you. And I took it. I took like a sip, and I just remember just like the chocolate explosion, and I was just like, I think I'm living the best life possible. God, that was so many years ago at this point too. Holy fuck. Had to be like 8-9 years ago. Oh god, I'm getting old. Oh my god, I'm about to. Oh my god. About to hit 25. I'm in the middle of my 20s for real. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can feel the heart palpitations. Oh my god. Dude, we're going with.
マジでとりあえずジュネスに行こう花村ほっとけないよ
We're going to Junis. We're going in the TV, guys. I think we're actually gonna get like battling and stuff. Oh my god. Save. 3 hours in, look at us. 3 hours in and we haven't even gotten to Persona yet. Oh, AirPods are gonna die. One second. AirPods. Did it connect? Nope. Come on. Sorry. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Jesus.
マジやめなって危ないよ
Imagine being at like a Best Buy with this fucking like you got a giant ass golf club. That's a big golf club. And then you got a rope tied to your fucking waist.
あの時と同じ場所から入ればまたあのクマに会えるかもしれない。
そんなの何も保証ないじゃんよ
けど他の奴らみたいに他人事って顔で盛り上がってらんない。
そうだけど
お前はどうする？このままほっとけるのか？
溶けるわけないじゃん。
そうだよ。
Oh my god, the music. Let's go.
よかった。お前がそういうやつでよかったよ。心配すんなって、ちゃんと考えはあるんだ。里中はこれ頼む。
え？何それ？ロープ？
俺らこれ巻いたまま中入るから、お前
Hazy in here, whoa.
ここで待っててくれ。
それ命綱ってこと？ちょっと待ってよ。
Inochizuna, huh? I don't know if I knew this word. One second. I mean, I can guess the word, the meaning, obviously. Wow, who would have known? Inochizuna means lifeline, safety rope, safety tether. Wow, look at that. You see, those are the words where it's like, there's no reason for me to fucking make a card for this ever, but like, you know, it feels wrong to just like move forward, you know? Even though obviously I'm never gonna, like, I obviously know it. I knew what it meant without even looking it up. Dude, my nose itchy.
じゃあ行こうぜ。ぐずぐずしててもしょうがないからな。里中、ロープ離すなよ。
ちょっと待ってってば。
Oh my god, we're into the TV. We're into the TV. Oh, my dog is just like, he's in there. Oh. I'm not good.
やっぱ無理じゃん。もうどうしよう。
Looks like you just gotta jump in. I don't see an option other than that. Oh, back to the Hazy Maze cave.
ここは
Someone pissed. Dude, someone's pissing all over the fucking inside the TV. That's why this is happening. Some dude thought the TV was his bathroom. Now we're in this place. Jesus. No, I'm not the honey. I didn't do shit. Honey?
最近誰かがこの中に人を放り込んでる気配がするクマ。
I would never put anyone in the TV.
そのせいでこっちの世界はどんどんおかしくなってきてるクマ。君たちはここに来れる。他人に無理やり入れられた感じじゃないクマ。よって
I remember when I first played this game,
君たちこそここへ人を入れてるやつに違いない。
I don't think it was hard, but man, there was I feel like I learned a lot from these games. Not just this, but like Persona 3, Persona 5. I learned so much from these games. Yo, what's up, Kai? We're just vibing here, Kai. Mateo.
なあ、今思ったんだけど、誰かがここに人を入れてるって話。まさか先輩や山野アナのことか。その誰かってのが二人をここに放り込んだってことか。
That was a blinker for you guys.
なあ、お前
of non-nicotine fucking, what is it? You know, nicotine is, you can't get nicotine in Japan, which is good. It's illegal to sell nicotine vapes, but you can get vapes that aren't nicotine. It's just vape juice, so you get to just like go, ah, it tastes like candy. Ah, it tastes like candy. Ah, it tastes like candy, like a loser. So, yeah. You can get nicotine. It's not illegal. You have to import it though. They can't sell it like with it on the things, which I think is a good thing, personally. Yes. I'm playing Persona lately as well. Nice. Are you enjoying it? Man, I can't wait for the remake to come out for this shit.
ここは一方通行。入ったら出られないの。クマが出してあげないと出られないのは味わったでしょうが。
うるせえ、関係ねえだろ。
うるせえ。
お前の力なんて借りなくてもな。見ろ、今日はちゃんと命綱を。なあ
Dude, Inochizuna goes hard.
てめえ、調べが済んだらこっから
俺たちを
出してもらうからな。
This is also for Seigyo if you're still here. How's your oh nice, you are here. Light Pog. How are you guys feeling about Persona's like vocab and stuff? Like, have you been having to, like, look up a lot, or has it been, like, relatively smooth so far? Because by the time I played Persona 4, I had already done a playthrough of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, which that game is fucking hard. I still think I would be lost in a lot of it if I played in Japanese today. I think, like, the story would still get lost on me, kind of. That game is hard as fuck. And then I played Persona 3, like, twice. No, I had, like, 3 playthroughs, actually, basically. And then I played 4. So I was, like, very used to Persona and a lot of this stuff, I think, by then. And I think my vocab was pretty good. Admittedly, I'm on the fence about the remake. Reload looks great. Rewind or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't give a shit. Looks bloomy. Yeah, I want to see more stuff. When we get a real launch, like a real trailer to like kind of like show us shit, then I'll make my decision. But yeah, it looks interesting right now. Because I'm a Persona tard, I'm gonna get it no matter what and play it and 100% it. But I agree with you. It does look, it looks way more like standard Unreal Engine game than Reload did. Like I know Reload has obviously it's obviously the what the fuck? I can't. Obviously the Unreal Engine, and you can tell by character models and everything. But it didn't feel like super Unreal. But the P4 remake felt very, this is an Unreal Engine game. That's like kind of how I felt. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but that's how I felt about it. Grab my ticket to slide back to Japan this summer soon. Let's go. I'm excited. So far, honestly, pretty smooth. I'm still relatively low on the active vocab scale, but it's very approachable. Okay, nice. Only words had the mind are really more niche words for the general content. Like we talked to Igor and are in this world, but not many. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Igor and Margaret, those sections are always the hardest in Persona games. But once you like get through one Persona game, you kind of realize they all say the same thing, basically. I think Elizabeth in Persona 3 might be the hardest one. I think she uses different language and is way, like, they all speak formal, but I feel like you interact with her a lot more. And her level of formality is like basically as high as it can go. And she, you talk to her a good amount especially if you're doing like 100% stuff. But yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Those are definitely the most annoying parts. Okay, maybe it's just me because I'm like not Japanese. But do you guys think like Kora, like when like a Yankee's like Kora and says that shit, do you think that's like intimidating? Like I hear Kora and I'm like, bruv, I literally do not care. Like, maybe in real life if someone was screaming like me at that, I would feel scared. Well, I would, because confrontation. But like when I hear it in like a show or anything, I'm just like, that is like the weakest. Like I can't. It feels so weak. Honestly, I was thinking about this yesterday. Most of the Japanese like angry talk does not feel like intimidating or like angry at all to me. Like when there's a mad American, I'm fucking terrified. When there's a mad Japanese person, I don't really feel that scared unless it's like it needs to be like Kansai Ben. It cannot be Hyojungo. Hyojungo getting mad is never intimidating in my opinion. I don't really care. It just I could not believe it. Like to me it just like through the screen I feel nothing. In real life maybe different, obviously, because I'm a bitch and scared of confrontation. I'm Shrimp. You guys ever watch Smiling Friends? The Shrimp episode? That's me. I am afraid of confrontation. Or something like that. Yeah, so. Ugh. Yeah, if I were Yukai, I would definitely not be intimidated by anyone. Me, I'm me. I'm a scrawny white boy, so I'm definitely intimidated by people. But the language, specifically the language, I feel almost nothing. It just feels like play language. I don't know. Maybe it's because Japanese doesn't really have like real curse words that have value. Like there's value in the curse words in English. Like certain words have a very specific meaning and like fucking like connotation, and like they're supposed to hit hard. Whereas Japanese, nothing hits hard like that. I feel like if like to hit hard in Japanese, it needs to be like an actual insult towards something. There's no like words or anything that you can just use as like a quick punch. It needs to be more elaborate.
だから
Whereas
放り込ま
English
れた
is
人間
like,
を
obviously, it's not
誰
like
か
that
が
at
こ
all.
こで撮ってるのかって聞いてんだ。
Chop it up with the degens. I can't wait.
わかんないこと言うクマね。
Wakanai koto yu kuma ne. I'm gonna start using kuma at the end of all my
こ
words.
こはもともとこういう
That's
世
gonna
界
be
クマ。
that's how I'm
誰
ending
かが何かを
sentences.
取るとかそんなのないクマよ。
Sononai kuma yo. うわ、もともとこういう世界。どういうことだ？
ここにはクマとシャドウしかいないクマ。前
Two
にも言ったクマよ。
Shadow.
あのな、こっちはお前もシャドウだかもどっちも何者かわかんねえんだよ。っていうか、俺らに証拠だなんだ言う前に、お前がそもそも
We
一
still
番
don't
怪しい
have
じゃ
a
ねえか。
persona yet. This is gonna take forever.
お前こそ実は犯人なんじゃねえのか？大体なんだよそのふざけた格好。いい加減正体見せやがれ。
Oh boy. He's gonna look inside.
うわなんなんだ
I
よ。
don't
お前
like the way Teddy's just staring at me right now. I don't like the way that his face is looking at me.
中身がねえ。
I don't like it. But yeah, this game is long as fuck. Yeah, it is very long. It's long, and it also doesn't help that I am moving along at basically the slowest possible speed that you could ever move along in a video game. Like, we're talking... Me actually advancing the text in this section, it's crazy compared to some other things. Like, I think last stream, I was mainly just paused the whole time. Not even paused, just like sitting there talking the whole time. So it's a problem for me. I need a game.
でもその代わり本物の犯人を探し出してこんなことやめさせてほしいクマ。約束してくれないならこっちにも考えがあるクマ。ここから出してあげない。
It is cool though. Like I'm at a point with this game and like other games. Like if I played say I was playing this by myself and I wanted to like mine words or stuff, I think I'm at the point where I could play through this entire game, and I don't think it would be crazy to mine every single word I don't know. Like if there's just a word that comes up and I don't know it, just mine it. I think if I did that for every unknown word, like in terms of text I read, like I don't give a fuck about like if it's like in a persona like explanation and I don't read it, I don't care. But like actual game, I think that would be fine probably. You should play that game I showed you in Japan eventually. Oh yeah, I downloaded it, so I should try it out. That's definitely the level to aspire to one day. Yeah, you'll get there. And it sounds like I'm like you hear that and it sounds like I'm like really good. But there's still like there's still a good amount of words. It's not like there's like zero. It's just in terms of like the frequency of it, they're spaced out enough to where it wouldn't feel like a pain in the ass, and it wouldn't feel like I'm gonna like, oh damn, I'm gonna mine like 1,000 words. Also, listen, I'm gonna be real with you guys. You guys everyone has this, right? This is not just me being imposter syndrome to the max again. You guys also have some of those words where like you say in your head you know it, but like I don't know if I really know it. But like I don't look it up because like I figure out I know what the sentence means. So then I like can't tell if I'm if I'm missing out on slight nuance because I'm misunderstanding the word 100%. But I have I have words like that come up, and every time they come up I know it. Like I can't give an example, but every time it comes up, it's like words that like like there's basically like multiple synonyms or anything like the komu words or things like that where they like based on like a small change, like it changes like the actual like action a little bit in terms of what it's representing. I don't know how to explain better than that, but there's words like that where I'm just like I'm pretty sure I know what this means, but like I don't know if I really do. Like I know it all based on vibes, and I can't really tell if I actually know it or not. Like even at this point I'm at that, I still feel that way. So I don't know if that just never goes away, or if I should just like look up things if I even feel slight doubt. But I don't know. I just thought that was something interesting. I don't know if anyone else has that experience where you understand some words based on vibes and you just, that's good enough, but you're like unsure if it's actually good enough. I felt this at the beginning a lot with like just general understanding, but I think now that I'm at the point where like there's a lot that I understand, the things like that stick out a little more, and I then second guess myself on those again as well. Why does this for the longest time? Because I felt like I gotta buy values, but it has a very specific meaning. Okay. I used to just re-look it up if I had swiped out, but now I just don't go with the flow. Yeah, I used to look up things all the time and be like, oh shit, oh okay. But now it's just like, if I understand the main point, I just move forward. And I don't know if that's good or not, but I do that in English, but like, I don't know. So I kind of just deal with it. Because there's so much like, I've talked before about how the term white noising, I don't really like it, but like there's so much that like when you get to a certain point you can theoretically white noise because it doesn't really fucking matter, right? Like for real? Like does it actually? I heard it's like that for Japanese names as well, right? I hope so. I've asked my girlfriend like about meanings of certain words and she's just kind of like like she doesn't really like know how to explain it. But I don't know. I think the issue I'm having with the problem is I can't tell if my experience is identical to the native experience or not, right? Like natives might feel that way, but at the core experience it might be different because they're like natives and fluent to the not the highest degree, but like you know what I mean? Whereas I'm experiencing it from a second language learning perspective, I don't know if the core fundamental experience of that feeling is different between the two. If it's identical, like if what I'm feeling is exactly how the natives are feeling, then I'm fine with it and I have no problems just like continuing that way. But if they're feeling it on a different way where they're still feeling it but their understanding is still correct and higher than mine, then I would like to improve mine. That's kind of how I feel about it, I guess. Because you're right, I'm sure, like, I know we do that with words, where it's like, I kind of know what it means, but not really. But my base intuition, experience, and understanding of the word might be way higher than the same person feeling that in a second language. So that's what I'm kind of interested in, I guess. But there's, like, no way to know. So I think that's why I get, like, worried about it, because I just assume that I'm not having the same experience as a native would. Even though I don't think that's insane. Like, I think it's definitely possible. So yeah, I don't know. I think one of the problems I have is trying to remove the label. Like, I'll never be a native Japanese speaker, obviously. But I need to stop framing... I think I frame a lot of things in my head as, oh, well, it's because I'm a learner. But eventually, right, the more time you put in and the more input, like... eventually you're gonna hit the point where you're hitting hours of input to where you should be on a native level in some degree, right? Like, I'm sure at this point I've probably, I don't know, maybe I haven't. Oh my god. Yo! Kai, thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. Enjoy some chicken on me. Dude, I will. I appreciate it. I love you, Kai. Dude, my first super chat. That's hype. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know if how that works. Like, cuz I've hit a point now. I wouldn't say I'm even close to native level, right? But I put thousands and thousands of hours into the language and input at this point. So it's like at least one age of a native, even if that native is only like 4 or 3 years old, I have passed the amount of hours, right? Possibly. So at what point can you start framing yourself as like a very young native speaker? You know what I mean? In terms of in terms of intuition, not necessarily speaking, or like level, but like your intuition in terms of understanding the language and how your brain interacts with it. I wonder when you go from I'm a language learner to I'm the same as a native. I'm just like I'm compared to like an adult native. you can't compare me to that. You have to compare me to like a baby or like a young native, because you hit that point. You have to, right? Because the native hits that point. It's just they have no other language, so they just, you know, they hit that point and it's their native language, right? I never think about this stuff, but this is very interesting. But yeah, I don't know if anyone's ever thought of that, but that's very interesting now that I think about it a little bit, because everyone does frame themselves as just like, everyone wants to get to the native level, but eventually, like, you're not native level, but you're comparable to natives in some ways, right? You have to be. Because of the way language acquisition works in general. So, I don't know. All I know is the way I treat Japanese now is kind of similar to English. There's still things, there are things I want to get better at with Japanese, but most of it, I treat it exactly like English, where even if I come across an unknown word, sometimes I look it up, sometimes I don't, only if it, like, really affects the existence of, like, me understanding or not. And I've been very comfortable with that, but I think because of that, my improvement probably has been stunted, because I'm not going out of my way to get better explicitly like that. But I don't think I started doing this just to improve forever. I think I did this to be able to do what I'm doing in Japanese. So I think I've technically hit my goal, and I've hit a really good spot, but I know people would probably be like, what? You can't stop learning new words. There's still words you don't know. But, like, I don't care. I think I just don't care. I think you're already in the right mindset. Like, one of my friend's moms is a Chinese immigrant, and she put effort to get around, but her English is amazing. I think the constant learning is what's desirable there. Yeah, like, I still want to learn words and get better, but, like, I don't care anymore if it happens or not as much, I guess. I'm just gonna keep listening and reading still, and eventually I'll just keep getting better, right? So, you know, I think that's the good thing about immersion learning, is once it becomes a habit in your life, it's stuck forever. So I'm like, I will never play another Japanese game in English. That's just, it's not even a thing. I don't think unless the game does not have Japanese available, I will not play a game in English. So my brain's been switched. Do you still think in English mainly nowadays? Japanese are both equally? I'd say mainly English for everything, honestly. The only time where, like, I ever really, I guess, quote unquote, think in Japanese is when I'm speaking Japanese or doing something in Japanese. I think my first reaction, if I'm fully doing something in Japanese, like watching a movie or something, first reaction is usually Japanese. Like, I went to concert the other night, and my reaction throughout the show and, like, after the show was, like, mainly Japanese, just because, like, I was hearing Japanese and, like, it was all Japanese around me and everything. So in those times it comes out, but mainly, like, let me put it this way, I'm way more likely to think holy shit or holy fuck than I am to be like, yaba. Like, I'll think yabai, I'll think those things, but, like, it's more often than not gonna be like, holy shit. So it's still very much English, I'd say. Dude, this is totally Genjitsu. Yo, can we go look at the apartment prices? Let's go see how much it is to rent here. I gotta see the economy. What's the soba? Oh my god, Jack Frost! Dude, I have a Jack Frost hat that I got from the Atlas Fest. That was awesome. I had so much fun there. But how will this affect the economy? Dude, I gotta see. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I would mind living in the Inaka as long as I had, like they have Junes here, right? If I had Junes, I feel like that's good enough for me. But, like, the thing that would suck is everything happens in fucking Tokyo. So not being where everything happens sucks, like, for events and stuff. Not necessarily like, I don't care about like the nightlife or existence in Tokyo. I feel like I could get away with Inaka stuff for that. But the friends and the events and everything are all in Tokyo. So it's like, I don't want to leave here. That's basically like how I feel about it. I wouldn't mind for like a year moving somewhere else, but that's hard to do. Just like move for a year when you have shit. It's like, I don't want to fucking pack up all my shit for 1 year and pay a bunch of money to move. That sucks. Do 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 do. Oh yo yo yo. Persona. Oh my god, hell yeah. Banger. Izanagi's sick. Do you have any issues with understanding dialects nowadays, or is it more you just gotta chug along based on the combo? It depends. Like Kansai Ben, I have. If they speak anything like Kansai Ben, I have like no problem. Like, and then even like some things like Fukuoka and stuff with like Ken and stuff, I understand that. I'd say general dialect stuff, I can interact with it fine. When it starts getting into the stronger ones, like when you get to someone who's like speaking like way more how they would speak in like, you know, the local areas, and not like, they're not like fixing it for the show. Like when you watch for example, like when they go and interview people on like Japanese television shows and they go into like the Doinaka and they have someone who's not, because like you can speak with a dialect but like fix parts to Hyojungo or make it easier to understand. So when they don't do that, sometimes like it's very hard depending on where it, like what the dialect is. Especially like my girlfriend's family, I can understand when they're talking to me and they add, and there's like the normal like the sentence enders and like the different things for like sodane or stuff like that. Those I'm fine with, but it's like when you get into like where they're using words that aren't in Hyojungo, that's where it gets bad. Like sentence enders and like dakara, sodane, like those words that get changed, those are fine because you just learn one word and it's fine and it gets used a bunch. But specific like the word for cold or hot, if those get changed, I'm fucking out of here, dude. I have no idea. I know some of those in Skaruben, but like that's very small amount and I don't remember them consistently. I've been interviewing for jobs and I have to explain to people that my internet model is Tamaguchi. Yes, dude, same. When I was interviewing, it was hard. Like, I don't think people fucking understand how difficult it is to like try and speak well when everything in your fucking brain is not coming out with des and mas. It takes so much effort for me to add des and mas and make things feel like it flows correctly when I'm doing a conversation with that. And I just, it's like, it's so bad. I wish I could be like, listen, if I could just talk casually to you, like, I would sound way better than what you're getting right now, I promise. But like, man, it's fucking hard. And like, I'm not rating, I know how to play the game, but I don't really know the way to fix it besides just speaking a bunch that way. But like, man, I don't fucking want to. Shit's something. Dude, I gotta stop vaping. My throat fucking hurts. I burnt my coil, dude. Girl had a problem in the interview the other day. She's having these, you know, that makes me feel better. That definitely makes me feel better because, man, it's like, Man. Like, I'm glad like, at work I have chances to, like, speak, but, like, it's hard enough to, like, get what you want to say out at times. And then you add, like, the formality stuff on top of it, and it just, like, it feels, I'm sure everyone's had this experience, but you ever like talk and like halfway through what you're saying, you're realizing the walls are closing in on you as you're speaking. You're like, I'm not saying anything that makes sense. I need to finish this sentence, but you don't know how to finish it because you're making no sense. And you're like, oh, it's happening. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, they're gonna crush me. I can feel it. Like, the whole time. I had a moment like that at work the other day, and I felt like my brain, like, in the middle, like, I was in the middle of it. I'm like, I'm gonna pass away. Like, I feel like I'm about to be crushed. I'm not making any sense. I gotta stop. And then when I finally stopped, my boss, like, said some things, and what she said, like, explained better what I wanted to say, and I was like, oh my god, thank you so much for the fucking save right there. It was like we tried to, like, I alley-ooped it to her, but, like, I was, like, falling at half court, and I just threw the ball as a last chance effort, and then she happened to be there, catch it, and then get the fucking layup. Like, oh my god. Shit's fucked. I was like, this is just not working. I was just like, not having a good time. It's just, whew. Just not good. I'm just bad, dude. My output's not great. Also, I've realized, no matter how, no matter how, no matter how good you get, I think you always think you're bad. I'm gonna be real with you. There's someone I work with who's, like, really, they're pretty damn good. They passed M1 a long time ago. I think they've been studying for, like, 9-10 years, right? And, like, I haven't heard, like, all their vocabulary. It seems like they know a lot. They're speaking, like, they speak way fucking nicer than I do, in my opinion. Like, they don't get stuck as much as it feels like, and they're able to just speak formally. Like, it's like, it might be more difficult for them, but they do it fine. And I'm just like, damn, like, I'm ass. And then, but she'll be talking in meetings about how, like, I'm just bad. She's like, yeah, I still feel like I can't speak and I'm just bad. And I'm like, I literally feel like you are way better than me. Like, I feel like a beginner when I hear you speak. Like, so, like, I think everyone just thinks they suck. I think that's what happens. Because, man, I also think what I have to tell myself, I make it a habit when I'm speaking Japanese now to try to speak faster. And that's because when I first started speaking Japanese, I got told by someone that I spoke slowly, and that stuck with me forever. So then I try to speak fast. And then sometimes, I do this in English too, where I get ahead of my thoughts. So I'm speaking, and then I'm speaking, and I'm thinking, and my thinking can't catch up to it. And then I start getting fucked. So if I slow down, I think I'd be better. Because I notice when she speaks way more slowly, but it feels more deliberate, and it comes out way cleaner and nicer. And I was like, maybe I should stop getting annoyed by this one thing I was told 5 years ago, and, you know, just slow down and maybe try to articulate myself better. But I don't know. I don't know how to make myself better with that. Just output more. I know. Trust me, I know. I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen lately, Raw, and it makes me feel like a beginner again. Fuck that. Yeah, no thanks. Like, shows like that, where they make up fake words and shit, it's an experience enough with subtitles. Raw is just hell. I hate having to make the distinction in my brain of, did they just say a word that actually exists, like a real word, or did they just say some bullshit that only exists in this universe that is just these 4 fucking kanji together because it makes it looks cool, and it means something cool for their fucking stupid ass special move or whatever, or their stupid power source. It's like, oh my god. That's when I get filtered so hard, whenever there's fake language. For God forbid, I learned Japanese, okay? Can you use Japanese and not fucking your own fucking Chunibyo Japanese? Fuck you. It's like a mix of Buddhism and magic combined together for a lot of words, and they use rare kanji and such. Yeah, it's like that shit like me. For me, it's just like, nope. I don't know how other people deal with that type of stuff, but I don't make an attempt, really. Like, if I know that it's a bullshit made-up word in the story, I basically, in my head, go, okay, bullshit made-up word that means, like, either a character's attack, a certain move, a spell, or it just means, like, some, like, other, like, maybe thank you or something or whatever, depending on, like, the language in the show or whatever they use it in the context. It might have a special meaning like that, but I do not look into it whatsoever. I'm just like, oh, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. I do the same thing with town names. I don't know about you. If I'm reading a book and it's like, oh, they lived in blank blank, I maybe try to, unless the reading is very simple, like it makes sense based on the kanji, or it's like a common town that I already know, I just go, okay, town where they live. Okay, cool, town where they live. I do not give a fuck about that shit, dude. I don't know if I should, but I just go, all right, cool, yep, all right. I just think about it like that in my head. I'm not going to be pain in the ass to read out, to sub-vocalize the reading of this random-ass town when I know it is just the fucking town that they live in, okay? I don't need to get, like, fucking sub-vocalize the reading. I just don't care. I just don't care that much. Maybe I should, and maybe I'm a bad Japanese learner because of it, but, man, things like that I just could not give a fuck about. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen has bullshit in it. I'm glad I read it first. Because if you're parsing the bullshit in the Japanese at the same time, it can be tougher than you expect. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, once you get, like, good enough at Japanese, the shows that have stuff that has bullshit in it is way easier to deal with. Because you at least know what is bullshit to some degree. But, yeah. Oh my god. Hello, TJ Cathouse. Face blue, wide eyes. That's a good emoji. So, I'm basically gonna play till I can save because we hit my 2 hours. I normally only stream for 2 hours, but we'll play till I can save. And then my plan for the rest of the day, I gotta go to the bookstore. We're gonna buy manga. I gotta go to the grocery store later. Gotta buy some food. I have about 40 fucking Discord DMs I gotta attempt to message back. So we'll see if I get through any of them. Then I think I might watch another movie. I watched a movie last night. Have you guys ever heard of the movie Him? It's like it's not Japanese. It's an English movie. It was a horror movie about like a football player. Came out within the last year. It was something. It is a movie. I didn't dislike it, but I also didn't love it, you know? It's very interesting though. Okay, I didn't know you had multiple accounts. It's a good conversation about this. Japanese people on average feel uncomfortable with certain lengths of silence because of how high each cheese pace is not about being slow every time. That makes sense.
Oh my god, dude. く言うぜ。いつまでそうやって格
There's
好つけて
two
る
of
気だ
them.
よ。商店街もジュネスも全部うぜんだろ。そもそも田舎暮らしがうぜんだよな。何言ってる。違う、俺は。
Oh yeah, I do remember the cat account.
うまく取り繕ってヘラヘラしてんだよ。一人は寂しいもんね。みんなに囲まれてたいもん。
I forgot that that was the name of it. God, I want a cat. I'm probably gonna get cats next year. 2 cats. I don't know when I'm gonna get cats, but I would like cats. It's gonna happen eventually. Was this dust under my keyboard? Ew, what the fuck? What is this? Dude, my desk is fucking disgusting. I need to dust the shit out of this. Do you guys dust your things? Are you guys adults? I just kind of let the dust, like, get bad, and then I go, I really need to fucking clean this. And then sometimes I clean it. Do you guys also do that? Or do you guys, like, dust consistently? I feel like this is a safe space to say the fact that I don't do that consistently at all. I just refuse to believe real adults exist, so I just assume everyone is just as bad as I am. I also just realized I really have to fucking finish the outline for my moving video. I made that. I literally said, like, I moved in at the end of December, right? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. End of November. And I've literally had this outline, like, sitting on my Google Docs for a while. And I have not put out this video yet. I should really do that sometime this month, I guess. I do. There was. Okay, so I am gonna have a new video out soon. Within the next 2 weeks, okay? Beginning of April, there will be a new video. Let me just say that. But it'll be a very interesting video, so I hope everyone is excited. I don't want to say too much because it's funny. Or at least I think it's hilarious. This summer we should do a live stream? Yes, dude, that'd be sick. Kai, we should have, like, you, Nico, and some of the boys. We should all... You guys should come to my apartment. And we can, like, do a stream together. And play... We could do, like, a Mario Party thing. We could, like, play Mario Party on stream together. We'll just all sit in my office, hang out. And we'll play Mario Party or some shit on stream. Like an AJAT Mario Party stream. That'd be fun as fuck. I heard that, Cosmic, that they fucking are super autistic about it here. And whereas in America, it's like, are you gonna give me money? Okay, cool. Yeah, I heard they're super, like, autistic. And they're like, they need to see a lot of things. I hope that my apartment would be fine. Who knows, though? At least my apartment allows cats. I'm glad about that. I'm so down. Yes, dude. Because if it was just all of us, like, in person here just hanging out talking, that'd be something. But, like, Mario Party, everyone loves Mario Party. And, fucking, you know, it gives us something to do while we talk. So it's fun. I want to show you guys where I live because this place is sick. Finding a cat apartment was also kind of hard because we had to pay extra 2 months of rent per cat as deposit. Yeah, I think I have to pay. I think they want a month of rent. I don't know if it's per cat or just. I think it's when we get 1 cat, they just want another month of rent, which we didn't have to pay yet, obviously, because we don't have the cat yet. But it was that. I gave up on finding a cat-friendly apartment, and then this one ended up being the perfect apartment in general. And then it happened to allow pets, so it just like fell into our arms. It was crazy. They all can see the Shinobu Shrine. Hey, it's an important place. Important shrine, you need it. Oh my god, he's down. Yeah. Also, just the general area I live in, Kai, is so fucking sick. There's so much stuff around here. Hey, he died. Get fucked. Oh my god, yes. Will definitely come more than once. Oh yeah.
俺は
ユウスケ大丈夫？
ああ一体何が起きたんだお前は俺じゃない
Someone's playing Resident Evil.
ユウスケ
Shout
の
out.
中にいたものクマ。
Da, 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 da. This music is always good. I always like this Persona. This Persona 4 music is good. There we go. Yeah. Yes.
ちくしょうむずいな自分と向き合うってさ
Yes, it is. Don't worry.
分かってたけど
You can
みっと
do
も
it.
ねえしどうしようもなくて認めたくなかったお前は俺で俺はお前か全部ひっくるめて俺だってことだな
Oh shit. Oh shit. I have this game on PS2. I've actually never played the PS2 version. I've only ever played Golden. But I've heard that if you play Golden, there's no point in playing the PS2 version, so probably won't play it. Maybe one day just for fun, but I don't know.
ずっとうざいと思ってたかこれ以上ねってくらい盛大に振られたぜたくみっともねお前がいてくれて助かったよ
You play games off stream as well? Not recently, but yeah, I had some times where I was playing a lot of video games.
Nah, come on.
I mainly play on PS5 though. But I do have a Switch too. And I do have a PC that's capable, so. Strongly recommend getting 2 if you can afford it, if you're not too much. Yeah, I am gonna get 2. I am remote, yeah, but still, I just want them to like have a friend basically. So yeah, I do plan on getting 2. So that's why like instead I probably could get a cat this year and I would be fine. But that's why I want to wait until like next year. Basically buy everything I want for my apartment and everything. Get it all set up. Make sure my money's all good. So then I can buy whatever I want for the cats. Like automatic litter box shit. I'm going to hand feed them. And well, I'll feed them. I don't want an automatic feeder. But like, and then like cat trees and stuff. I just want to be able to like buy that shit. And not have to worry about like money with it. So I want to buy everything I want for the apartment first, get that all figured out, and then I'll buy the cats and spoil them with whatever shit. So that should be good. So sometime next year, hopefully I'll have 2 cats running around. Mario Party is a rage game. This caused more arguments than fun, at least in my friend group. It does. I always get fucked over in Mario Party. I get fucked over and then everyone just laughs at me. So my friend group doesn't really argue because they all can just laugh at me getting fucked over the whole time. But arguments do happen. I think an AJAT Mario Party would be a funny experience. Even if not Mario Party, there's got to be other. I don't use my Switch 2 that much, but there's got to be other games that that are similar to Mario Party as well. I could probably find, or we could get. You know what would be actually good? The Japanese the Sugoroku game, that the Momotetsu. Momotetsu might actually be really cool, because then it's all Japanese. And I don't know if anyone's played Momotetsu in the group. I have not. I don't know any of the rules. So we could all just fucking, all go into it knowing nothing. We should make it a drinking game too. I'd be down for that, yes. I won for the grind, the minigames, and did not say anything? That's crazy. Trying to get a leg up on the Mario Party minigames? That's nuts. I just leave the mini games to pure skill. If it was up to me, when every time I play Mario Party, everyone when it gives you the tutorial and teaches you how to play, everyone wants to look at the controls. If it was up to me, we would never look at the controls or how to play a mini game. You would hit start as soon as the mini game started, and you either know it, or if you don't know it, you figure it the fuck out very quickly. I think that would be so much fun. Everyone's like, I want to read the controls. Nah, fuck the controls. We should just play and see what happens. Oh no, dude. That juice box sake was so bad. That was a flavor I've never tasted before. That was new taste for me. It was not good. I didn't read. This really doesn't matter what I pick. Ugh. Damn, you guys are getting a long ass stream today because I'm slow as fuck. Oh, also, correction for my video. I said I only have up to volume 4 of Akunohana. I have volume 5 actually. So today when I go to the bookstore, I'm gonna get volume 6. So that's exciting. No, that's really your current Japanese method or something like that. When was that video coming out again? Do you mean is it the complete guide that I mentioned I want to make? Because I want to make I basically want to make a long ass video that I can then cut and make smaller videos as well. But mainly I want basically the hypothetical tiger guide to learning Japanese. And that video is gonna take a long time, to be honest, because I basically want to make it a one-stop shop where I don't care how long the video is. It might be 4 hours, it might be 6 hours, but I basically want one video that has all of my thoughts on language learning and learning Japanese, and all of my advice, and all the things I think you should do, and all the reasons why I think certain things shouldn't be done, or why I think this is better than that, and all of that. I want to put it all in one video, and then basically just have a complete guide to learning Japanese, according to me. And I've started the process of making this video by writing notes about how I feel about things. I have voice memos about shit, and I just don't know, to be honest, how long it's actually going to take, because I need to first basically outline everything, and outlines take me long enough on a normal video. And it's going to have to go through multiple drafts of that outline, because I don't want to just finish it and then go, okay, cool, make a video, and then maybe my thoughts change. So it's going to go through one revision, it's going to go through another revision, and then I have to film it, all of it. And because I'm making this as a complete guide video, I want it to be it's gonna be long, but I don't want it to be like how my normal videos are, like filled with ums, like no editing basically. I want to edit it as much as I can. I want to add visuals and make it as good as possible to appeal to as many people as possible. But I still, obviously, it's gonna be me at its core, and a lot of my humor, my jokes, my like views on things. But the video itself, I'm gonna try and basically make as good as possible. So yeah, I don't really know how long it's gonna take. I hope within the next year. The hope is it comes out, hopefully I finish at least draft 1, because draft 1 is gonna be the hardest part of the outline, because there's a lot of things to talk about, obviously. When I finish draft 1, that's good. I would like draft 1 done by the end of the year. So sometime next year, hopefully before my update video next year. So this year I'm going to make my 6-year update video. My 7-year update video should come out next year. And what I would really like to do is put out that guide before the 7-year update and use it as a way to be like, hey, you could also check out my 7-year update video as well. So that video will be coming out, and it's basically just so that like I can teach how to learn Japanese in one video, and then I'll use that video and I can cut out like the Anki section and make like a separate video like how to use Anki, etc. And then I can make shorts from like certain parts of it. It's basically one giant video that I can then take and make smaller videos and stuff out of it. But I think having that big video will be really helpful because I don't need to answer language advice anymore. As soon as that video is made for me, anytime someone asks me how to do something, I can timestamp a point in the video and send it to them. Because I plan to basically, I'm gonna go through every question I've basically ever gotten on YouTube comments, in DMs, on everything, and make sure that I have my answers to everything in that video, so that whenever I get a comment or a question in the future, I can just be like, here you go, and then go with that. So it's gonna take a while, but I do plan on that. 6-hour video would be awesome. I hope people think that. It will be long, but the main thing of the video at the beginning, I'll basically be, I'll be honest, I'm like, if you're a beginner and you want to learn Japanese and you're intimidated by a 6-hour video about how to learn Japanese where you will learn everything, you should quit now. Because the 6-hour video is only the start. So I hope people look past the length of the video and actually give it a shot, because I plan on basically filling it with as much information as possible, and in my opinion, like, be one of the best ways to learn Japanese, because I'm gonna have everything. And I at least have the unique experience of not just reading guides that other people make or listening to other people and having my own experiences, but because of the questions that you guys ask me and stuff, I know what people want to hear and what they want questions about, like what they want answered, and I get to just basically figure out my perfect answer to every question, and that's awesome. And I'm super excited about it, because I love talking about learning Japanese, so this video will be great. It's just going to take me a while, and I'm kind of lazy, so actually working on it is hard. I do have a general outline at the moment. I need to fill in with more details, but it's still very much in the first couple phases. Should do an IRL interview this summer too with all the boys. Yes. Crackdown strongly to talk about experiences learning Japanese. Yeah, I think that would be really good. Just like a nice like sit down video. New Pokemon is a banger. I heard that. I've seen a lot of things about it, but I know if I got it, I wouldn't play it. So I might watch videos on it one day. But I know people are really enjoying it. I had that whole rant about the video. Sorry, but thank you for the question. Hey there, 9662. I hope that answered it well. I had that whole rant about that. I completely forgot to fucking continue with the game, so we still haven't gotten close to the end. I gotta save.
お前が言ったんだろ。そうだったクマ。じゃあ出してあげる前に、これからクマはここで君たちが来るのを待ってるクマよ。
Is there anything I want to show you guys before we get close to the end here?
入ると違うとこに出ちゃうクマ。もしそれ
I don't think I
が
have
クマ
any.
の行けない場所だったらどうしようもないクマ。
I feel like I spoke about everything
以上。
new that's happened between now and the last stream.
まあ大体な。
Yeah, I'm just vibing, basically.
じゃあ出口よろしく。
Very glad people all enjoyed the new video. Very, very happy. I filmed that video and then I started editing it, and then like 2 days into the editing I got like super motivated. I was like, I'm just gonna finish editing this video today and upload it tonight. And I just did that, and I was surprised I did that. Normally it takes me a bit longer, but I didn't edit too much, which was nice.
確認しないと。
はいはい。いていていて。無理。
だから最後無理に押すなっつのバカなあ。
Also, I'm kind of thinking about experimenting with making YouTube shorts and stuff, but I honestly don't know if I should, because I don't want to annoy people. I get annoyed when YouTube shorts pop up on my feed from someone I'm subscribed to, just like as a reflex of being annoyed. I don't want to annoy people by uploading YouTube shorts, but I feel like it's not a bad idea to put out short content to try and, I don't know, I like the one short I made, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm experimenting with things right now. In the background, we're experimenting. There's a lot of things going on in the background, honestly, in terms of like what I want to do with content creation stuff. I plan on putting out a video when I hit 100 books. I'm at like 94. So, I just gotta get 6 done. But when I come out with 100 books, I'm gonna come out with a video about it as well. And it'll basically be like a how to, like, top 5 tips for like learning in Japanese. Basically, that's what it's gonna come out with at that point. But I also plan on like launching something alongside of it that I'm super nervous about, that I don't know if it's gonna be a good thing or not. So we'll see. But it should be interesting. You can turn shorts notifications off on your end. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, I might. Okay, then I might actually put out some shorts then every now and then. What are you currently doing most right now in Japanese? Reading or listening more? It's a good question. I'd say probably lately I've been listening more, because I've been watching more like movies and stuff, and trying to read to like some trying to listen to some audio. I actually downloaded some audiobooks last night of books that I've read before, and I'm just gonna like listen to them as like kind of passive immersion, but kind of just like to reread the books without reading it, because I feel I don't want to. If I'm reading a new book, I will sometimes use the audiobook alongside of it, because it's great. If you've never done that, I recommend read while listening to the audiobook. It's beautiful. It's great. So I love doing that, but I need to at least read the words with my eyes to count it as reading. So I don't want to do a new book through audiobooks, because that'll just be listening, and then I feel like I can't log it on my book meter. It would feel fraudulent to me. So I'm just gonna listen to old books, I think. So yeah, a lot of listening. Reading, I have been reading, especially at the start of the month. I was basically reading every day, at least a little bit. But I haven't been doing a crazy amount of reading lately, I would say. Wyatt swears by audiobooks. Yeah, I can see why. It seems really nice. I only listened to like 6 minutes or so last night, but I can tell that like if I can make it a habit to just like, instead of music, try to do audiobooks some of the time, I'm gonna be really happy, and it'll help me. It'll be good gains, I think. I think being able to visualize literary language in my head from only listening, I think will be really good. Like being able to like all the things that like they say only in books that you see because you're reading it, actually being able to hear that and having to recognize it based on listening instead, I think will be good. It'll be new, and I think it'll be really helpful as well. But yeah, he's like crazy. He's like, yeah, I'll just like, he can like just listen to anything through audiobooks, and that's like all he does. Where do you get your audiobooks? I don't feel like sailing the 7 seas. See, that's what I did. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just on the because on Nya they have the Moewe audiobook torrents. There's like 11 of them at this point. I just searched in the first one to see if it had the books I wanted, and it did. So I just downloaded it from there. Legally, to be honest, I guess Audible, but other than that, I don't know what to do with it. Since audiobooks are one of those things that I'm like super new to, and I don't really know if I'm gonna enjoy them very much. I don't want to pay money for them yet. I do know someone had all of them. Oh my god, AirPods are gonna die again. I do know someone had all of the Monogatari audiobooks uploaded to YouTube. So that's a possibility. There's also on YouTube. I haven't finished it yet. Ningen Shikaku. Still have not finished it. This is going to be my 100th book. Spoiler. My 100th book is going to be Ningen Shikaku, so I can finally say I've read it and we're done. And the years-long journey of me wanting to read this book and never reading it will be finished. There's like Rodoku stuff on YouTube for like older books as well. And I'm going to basically listen to that while I read this. So if you want to read some older stuff, there's stuff on YouTube for free for that. But other than that, I'm not really sure. Oh, it is yoru. 夜だからセーブできるんだ。やっと終わらせる。頑張りました。おめでとうございます。僕頑張りました。Also, I don't think I can ever say ore. I'm never gonna say ore. I'm gonna be boku to the day I die, dude. That's just something I thought about right now.
警察は遺体の状況が極めて似ていることや被害者
可愛いから僕でいいって言われたことあるから僕でいいやと思った。
さっきの山野アナの事件から続く連続殺人の可能性もあるとみて捜査を進めています。警察の調べによりますと小西さんの死亡は昨晩1時過ぎ頃とみられています。
Also, I am in the not so near future. Wait, not so far, not so near. I said that weird. That was dumb. I try to be all cool about it. I should just say what I'm gonna say. I think I would like to make a video or two, like a vlog type thing in Japanese. I just don't know if I am actually going to, and I don't know if anyone gives a fuck. But I might try and make some videos in Japanese, but I don't know. Still really, I don't know. I don't want to put too much effort into it, and I feel like if I make it in Japanese, I have to like put subtitles or something, and that just feels annoying. Like at least Japanese subtitles. Would you suggest to read more or listen more, or just 50-50? It really depends on what you want to do. Like if you really care about your accent and speaking, you should listen more. If you don't, then do what you want to do, honestly. If you care more about getting more vocabulary and improving quickly because of the amount of vocabulary and the density of the input, then reading is going to be your best bet for that. If you just want to just get good and you're just like, I don't want to go either or, try to do 50-50. I relatively tried to do 50-50 overall. I'd say I listened a lot more at the beginning, and I had periods where I listened a lot more, but I definitely have read a lot. I've read more than I've listened, I assume. And that has its downsides, obviously. But I'm okay with like where I'm at with it. So kind of just do whatever, figure out what your goal is, what like related to like accent wise and like vocab wise, and then find what you enjoy and kind of just do that. I think people really care too much online about like the whole pitch accent and accent stuff. And while it does matter, I think we still forget that like literally who fucking cares as long as you're having fun. So just like immerse with whatever you want to immerse. If you don't want to listen because you think listening sucks, just read. And then if you sound like you sound bad because of it, then that's just the reality. But like if you're okay with that, you're okay with that. Go for it. If you are gonna sound like a bumbling 2-year-old, don't be a super egotistical person who talks about how like you're the best and how like you know how the things are good and then everyone else is wrong. Howard Blast. And then talk online and then sound like a toddler and then expect I'm not saying he expected, but people in that situation should not expect any sympathy in regards to how shit they are at output.
でもあと継ぐわけでしょっていうか和服色っぽいね男性客
I don't really have anything against him. I just thought that'd be funny to mention. But his output's bad, that's for sure. Reading out loud I think is underrated. Yeah, I think that's definitely a good thing you can do. I'm bad at reading out loud. Even in English I get tripped up sometimes. Japanese it's even worse. But I have gotten better at reading out loud in Japanese just by getting better at Japanese. I haven't really practiced it, but at the beginning, I remember if I had to read something out loud, oh my god, it would sound terrible. It just wouldn't sound, the flow would be off. I'd be mispronouncing words or I'd be stumbling. And now it's like generally if it's like a short enough sentence, I can like kind of get it all in my brain and just like say it pretty fluently and normally in the correct flow that I want without it being too bad. But man, it was not always like that, and it's still, I have moments where it's like, ugh. Like, if I had to do, like, a fucking, like, if I was back in school and we were doing popcorn, and I had to do it in Japanese, and I had to read aloud, man, I'd be even more anxious in counting how many kids were in front of me than I did in English. And I wasn't even bad at reading in English, I didn't want to read out loud. So it would be even worse if I had to do that in Japanese, oh my god. Too much anxiety for no reason. Alright, we are 4.5 hours into this game. That's hype. Okay, well, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I had a good time. I hope you guys did as well. Sunlight, man. Oh my god, dude. It's sunny outside. Yeah. Thanks for watching my newest video. Check it out if you haven't already. Next thing is on the 20th. So, 20th in Japan at 10 a.m. probably again. Yes, not probably, definitely. At 10 a.m. I will be streaming again. So, look out for that. It's because my birthday is the 21st. So, come hang out and we'll have a little birthday stream on the 20th. And then... trying to think, I might... I'm going to work on the moving video to hopefully put it out sometime in April. That would be... I know probably people don't care too much about the movie video. I don't blame anyone. But I still want to put it out. So I will be doing that. I'm glad you guys all got to hang out. Feel free to watch the VOD if you want. Or any of my other stream VODs. They're all still there in the live tab of my channel. Watch any of my videos. I don't know. Have fun. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. And I will see you guys on the 20th. Bye-bye. 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 Bye.